while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
changed the world. Look how we changed the game. Look how we changed the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to War of the Gods, presented to you by StreamMe. With you, as always, Mr. Aquaman, my partner in crime over there, Echo. What's going on, Echo?
Hey, man, hopefully my mic's okay. I'm sure the producer will let me know. We've been having a little bit of issues
It is not. It is not. You are a robot, as usual. That's okay. Echo, I'm assuming we'll be right back, trying to get that straightened out, guys. It's all good. Echo sometimes, you know, he just gets sucked up into a digital vortex, and that's just the way it is. It's a 50-50 there. Welcome, everyone, to War of the Gods here. Top 8 action. Let's take a look at that bracket real quick as we will see what is going to be going on. We are week number 7, just past the halfway point. Some big names in here. Emperor Kombat making that top 8 debut. Congratulations down there. Ribbit leaping with some huge matches to get here, and we'll see a little bit of that here in the top 5 plays from Sunday's play. But SylverRye versus Get Wrecked, Rewind versus Dragon. That's your winner side. SylverRye having a great week. Put Semiij in the losers bracket. That's the big headline coming into this week, guys. Is Semiij finally not going to make grand finals? He's been in every single one. So look out for that. Him versus Kombat's going to be very interesting. And then Tweedy versus Ribbit Leafing. We've seen that matchup a lot. We've seen those two play a lot. And I think that could go either way, especially the way that Ribbit plays. Both of these guys are known for comebacks. That's what this match has me so hyped for. Both of these guys known for comebacks. That's going to be our first match on. And, guys, speaking of especially Ribbit Leafing, as you're going to see some damage here, the top 5 plays from pool play of week number 7. Let's take a look, guys. Number 5. We've wanted to see it for weeks, and we've gotten so close. Finally, the pyramids of Kondak come closing down. Yes. Do it for the memes, Rewind. There it is!
We got it!
We're doing it!
There we go!
Shazam! Bringing down the pyramids of Kondak, and with it, Tweedy's hopes. Number 4. Titanium Tigers puts an end to Cheetah's leap, saying, "Get out of my airspace." And this looks pretty annoying. Out of the air.
Oh my God! What an air grab! He's armored up. Oh, he's trying to go for something there.
Oh! Oh!
What an air grab! Tigers, please!
My heart! Number 3. Lord Noodles himself has an amazing finish with a beautiful whiff punish into a meter burn cancel to stun Tweety.
Cut!
Ooh, what an interesting knockdown. Oh!
What a whip punish!
Oh! Number 2. Ribbit escapes death with the help of Mother Nature, whose thorns come to the rescue.
Oh, and that damage over Tom!
Ah!
3 hit points!
He has 11
Cupcakes!
left!
He almost killed him!
Number 1. Ribbit Leafing breaks the damage barrier of Season 2, and let me tell you, those claws could kill. In the corner. So smart. And this is not looking like a good pick so far from Ribbit Leafing, but we all know the more damage you do to him, the more damage he's going to do back. And here we go. Here's the start. This man's traded up. This is about to hurt like hell. Oh, God, 733!
733!
Oh, the man is dead! 733 damage. That hurt my soul just seeing it again. My goodness. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, man, am I okay? Like, is it still bad? Because this is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, a little bit. You're a little bit staticky there. But
I'll love to talk, but yeah.
All right, guys. Well, while we try to get that situated, I'm going to go ahead and get this first matchup underway. It's going to be Tweedy versus Ribbit. I will even cast as Echo in his place until he becomes undigitized. Because guess what, guys? It's week number 7, top 8. I hope you guys are as hype as I am. Echo, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it there. As we get to sell some propane here, week number 7's top 8. Tweedy the Bird going up against Ribbit Leaping. Ribbit Leaping, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite players to watch. The more that this man seems to lose his health bar, the better he plays. Like, he just goes crazy. Big damage everywhere. Tweety kind of the same. I wonder if he's going to implement a zoning game here with Starfire, or if we're going to see possibly Superman get aggressive early on. It looks like we're going to see Starfire here, folks. Yeah, that's right, Echo. Starfire, that's been his bay here for a few weeks, but when his backers are against when his back's against the rope, we do see Superman, and that's what's going to be interesting in this matchup. See if Ribbit can actually gain the lead here early on, force Tweety on the Superman, or if Tweety's going to get a game of the first couple games, and we see Ribbit absolutely go off. And here we go, guys. Starting off early on, you see him trying to stop the leaps with the up glitter, coming in full screen, coming up the bar right when he gets it. That's some savagery here by Tweety early on. Yeah, we talked about it just last week, Echo. I mean, Tweety loves to come off that bar. The moment he gets it, he's absolutely insane, but I love it. He keeps people on their toes. And Ribbit got a knockdown, and he went to meet him on the wake-up when it gets burned. Literally, as Starfire goes crashing through it with the 2 hits. Oh, right here comes Ribbit Leafing going for the same thing again, and this time beats it out. He does have the trait activated. If he gets 1 hit here, he could die. This could kill. And gets hit by another flip. Oh, my goodness. Tweety, the savagery early on. Stop it, young man. This is ridiculous. Trying to find his way in now, going for a tick throw, and I've noticed that in the past few matches of his, not a lot of people fall for that tick throw, and I don't know why. Usually, you want to block against this woman, and that looks like a punish. Here we go, Ribbit Leafing. Didn't have the resources to close that out, but so close. He needs 1 hit, and he can get back in this match. Cheetah does this the damage. This man's just flipping his way to victory over here. You gotta put a stop to it.
You dishonor the goddess.
Even Trigon couldn't take my heat.
Ribbit has got to take the rest of this health if he wants to get back in this match, but Tweety is just doing flips left and right back. Down! Ring the damn bell! Tweety going in for the cross-up, and that's going to take game number 1. What a start by Tweety. Held on to that 78 damage as long as he possibly could. The flips in the neutral are, looks like it's shutting down a few things by Ribbit. He's not able to... He doesn't really have the jump game going, the up glitters, everything. He's doing a great job, and is keeping Ribbit at bay, and that's been so hard to do. And guys, going back to Mortal Kombat X, it's hard to stop Ribbit Leafing from implementing his game plan. And he plays the characters that, really emphasize that. Very high mobility, all over the place, quick mix-ups. He played Tanya the same exact way, and very rarely did I see anyone stop Ribbit Leafing from playing his game, and my goodness! And Anti to start us off into some great damage. Tweety looks like he is ready for Ribbit Leafing tonight. Echo, can we hear you? Not yet. Oh my goodness! Flipping his way. Tweety hasn't lost. He hasn't got a single hit. Are we going to see a false? We are not. Almost started off with a perfect. And Ribbit does have everything he wants right now. He has a trait. He has a bar. If he gets a hit here, it could kill. But there.
Starlight, star bright.
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're a mile away. Can you guys hear Echo? Negative. That's okay. We're getting it fixed. Echo's getting it fixed. Shout out to that man. Grinding with us here every single week, every single day here.
You need a vacation.
As I'm talking in the middle of the clash, not like this. Ribbit has to mount the comeback. That's right, Aquaman. And guess what? Ribbit, he's got the trait. If he sharpens those claws, he can do some massive damage, but he's got to take him off the first bar. He has to do at least 400 damage here. He doesn't mean a bird. He comes off the resources. Absolutely, Echo. Comes off those 2 bars. Because there are some things I can't say in your accent at all, and that happened to be one of them. Well, Aquaman, that's why I get paid the big bucks over here. All right, Ribbit has his trait, and has 1 bar. Usually, Ribbit can't really mount the comeback unless he has the 2 bars. He does the combo. Not like this. And now he's swinging. The flips are catching him in the neutral. Tweety taking game number 2 here. What a start.
Starfire wins.
I can hear you the same. But the question is, can the stream hear you? That's what matters. I can hear you just fine. We just got to get you right on stream now, Echo.
Starfire.
All right.
Starfire.
Oh my goodness, Ribbit! Ribbit!
Fighters
Coming in
approaching
here with
Gotham
the
City.
Starfire. The Starfire! Mirror against Tweedy. This is going to be interesting. I've never seen this before here on War of the Gods, ladies and gentlemen. The Starfire mirror. Is this going to be a zoning battle? Are we going to see some aggression from one of these guys? Let's find out on the next episode. Back into the full screen game we go. Zoning battle. That's exactly what is happening right now. Chip damage for chip damage. The meter bring the aggression coming in from Ribbit. Okay. And this is going to be the matchup, it looks like, early on until one of them takes the risk. We saw Ribbit go for it with the meter burn, but didn't really get much off of it. Tweedy with the backdash, and I'll think that Ribbit was ready for that string to hit. And here we go, the aggression. Oof. Both of these guys doesn't look like they want to play, you know, the up-close games, you know, in poke, instant distance. They want to get in, take a shot, and then get back out. Hunt the flip it! That's been the Ribbit killer tonight. Even in this mirror, we haven't seen Ribbit go for it one time. The forward two, catch the button there. And what side am I on? You don't even know.
Feel the burn. Here comes the wildfire.
And that was a Mortal Kombat style punish right there. That was the MK player in Tweedy punishing and anti-airing with that stand one. And getting the juggle accordingly. Beautiful stuff there. Held on this health lead, and now he is perfectly content with sitting full screen. Any trade, any chip is just in his favor. He does not care at this point. Playing it perfectly. Get the health lead and let them come to you. Tweedy trying to 3-0 Ribbit leaping and advance here into the top 8. Get those points, and he is looking pretty. I think he's in, I believe, 4th place in points. He is up there in 3-0s. Ribbit leaping to start us off this week in War of the Gods. Week number 7's top 8, ladies and gentlemen. Starfire getting the job done. Who would have thought? My goodness. And we've seen this week, not as Noble dominant as usual. The past couple weeks has been 3 Noble members on the winner side of top 8. This week, only the one, as Semiij and Tweedy are in losers. But they will be working their way through it, as coming up next will actually be Semiij himself going up against Emperor Kombat. This is going to be a very interesting one. Kombat has been grinding hard, and he has looked deadly against even the best players here on War of the Gods. And right now, it's his ultimate test. Semiij in top 8. If he can get this win, I think this is going to do so much for him moving forward. It's going to give him a lot of momentum. It's going to give him a lot of confidence, and he needs a win like this in order to, you know, take another step up, because he's been taking these steps a little bit at a time during the entire season and throughout his entire Injustice 2 play so far. It's just amazing stuff, and it looks like he's only getting better. And he's always looking for top players to play with. And like I said, this is the test, as I will get these invites out. And there you go. There is our bracket tonight, guys. And looking at their paths here, Semiij, the 3-2 loss to SylverRye was so huge. And then he almost was eliminated right before top 8 by HoneyBee, but he edged it out 3-2 against that man, against the Flash Godlord himself. And 3-0s for the rest of the night, actually defeating both Biohazard and HoneyBee on his way here. And not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can take out both Commander Brothers in the same bracket. Let me tell you that. Kombat 3-0 over Torn Flesh, Deoxys. Lost 3-1 to Nyx, and then beat Jinx, Deoxys, and the run back with Nyx. So he double eliminated Deoxys, beat Nyx in the run back to find himself in this top 8. And I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. Catwoman versus Firestorm. And it's not one that you know, I'm running through my head. There are a lot of matchups where on paper I run through my head, but with Firestorm, I think it's just going to be getting the hit. And because Catwoman, it's hard to keep her out once she finds her way in, has great buttons, and Firestorm's range might bite him up close. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. But if he can get a few hits, apply the mix, he'll be just fine. And speaking of fine, guys, Catalyst Energy, they just released this product. It is a drink. I'm about to take a sip. Once I get these invites out, blue raspberry, and it is absolutely delicious. And that's why I'm incredibly high octane right now. Let's go. About to blow the speaker out. My bad. My bad. Just trying to remember his gamer tag here. Sorry, guys, that we are one caster down right now. Echo is close to getting a fix. He's pretty close, and we'll get him back on here. Full screen. We just got full screen. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm full screen. I gotta show off the product. Catalyst Energy, ladies and gentlemen. Blue raspberry is the one that I'm about to put in my mouth right now. But they also came out with watermelon. Everyone in the studio tried it, and actually everyone loved the watermelon. But I'm a blue raspberry guy. I'm a blue guy. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. So, cheers. It has a fantastic kick as well to it. It's got that blue raspberry, like a little bit of a sour kick to it. And man, you feel it pretty quick. So check out Catalyst Mints and Catalyst Energy. And the bang for the buck is incredible, and it's a lot better than a lot of the drinks out there right now, guys. As I will get these invites out right now. Just got to remember all the PSNs correctly. Dang it! It was a 50-50. I'm good now. All right. So let me know in the chat. Who do you guys like in this matchup? Do you like Semiij, or do you want to see the upset happen with Kombat? And Kombat, like I said, it's been on the up and up. We've had him on the Clash. He's almost. I think he's actually undefeated on the Clash. In exhibitions, even in first to fives, looks fantastic. He's had great results here. Nothing but consistency and getting better. And I think that this is his first top 8. My admin will double check me on that. I'm pretty sure this is his first top 8. And I can't wait to see what he does. This is the stage for everyone that competes in War of the Gods, and more specifically, the guys that really only compete in War of the Gods because they don't have the means to travel a lot. This is their moment. This is their stage, and I'm really excited to see what he can do on it, because again, a lot of guys have started with us because we've been here a long time, over a year, and a lot of guys have started with us on Kombat Cup, and we start to see them go offline. And we start to see them do very well. Rewind, one of those guys to be on the watch out for. He was in Kombat Cup, and it took him a long time, especially when Season 2 came around, really established himself as a top player online, offline, starting to show it as well. You saw KIT almost taking out Fox himself. So close, and can't wait to see what's in store for his future. Get wrecked, a lot of these young guys starting off with us here. And that goes out for everyone. And you can get in at any time. Even this far into a season, we're in week 7. Someone can come in, if they consistently make top 8, they can make the finale. This is his first top 8, but he has finished 13th 3 times. So he's made top 16 3 times in this season, and finally getting that top 8. That's consistency right there. And with this top 8 this week, he's going to put himself in a great position in points. I believe, because he actually reached out to me, I believe he's 14th in points. If he gets a win here, that's only going to add up, and that could push him up into potentially, what, top 12, maybe even in the top 10 range. As here we go, Semiij going up against Kombat. Firestorm, beautiful Firestorm, by the way. Look at that, look at that gold. That's Semiij coming in with that patented, very, very bright whip. And me and Echo talk about it all the time. Tweeted it out that was a big deal for him to get that whip. Trading early on, no first hit so far. And he's just trying to bait Semiij into pressing some buttons with those 4 jumps in the air dash. Gets him punished, didn't have the bar, could have launched there. And Semiij is getting absolutely mixed. Not a single combo, but he took half the man's health. Here we go. Does have a bar. Oh, didn't keep him restanding, instead built it. I like that by Killer. I mean, either way, he couldn't really lose in that situation. Either he was going to keep him standing, take away the potential wake-up game, although Semiij really isn't known for that, so I think Kombat said, you know what, I'd rather just take the damage here. And Kombat has just avoided Catwoman so far, and it's made it look easy. This is not easy, folks. To keep Semiij off you, here we go. And that's all that this man needed. Into the corner we go. The knockdown. And it looked like he may have respected that wake up. It looked like he waited long enough to recognize that he didn't do it. And pressed the button. That is, well, I believe that one is +4 if I'm not mistaken. Someone can correct me in that chat. And Semiij caught pressing buttons. Into the restart we go. Oh no, this man's blue. We're getting nuclear. Oh gosh. So hard to block. Oh my god, he got another one! And he did not take the throw! Killer Kombat! Oh my goodness, this man is mixing! And you can't escape! Oh my goodness, this man just had a meltdown in front of us!
Firestorm wins.
1-0! Emperor Kombat! The Emperor is pleased. Wherever Outworld is in the world, that man is pleased right now.
Catwoman. Fire.
Aquaman.
This guy's on here doing the job. And there are a lot of top players that have come from the Emperor realm, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. Echo!
Aquaman.
Hey!
I think I made it. Do I sound okay?
Sound good to me. Does he sound good to you guys?
Awesome.
Begin.
Here we
Hey,
go!
it doesn't even matter at this point. We're back, baby.
We're in!
The tag team has arrived. I missed the complete first match. I don't even know what happened. Now, Kombat's up 1-0 on Semiij. Okay. Taking him to the show.
This man mixed him senseless, and for the first, I'd say 30 seconds of the match, just avoided Semiij altogether. It looks like a completely different story here as Semiij is pouncing on him.
That's all it takes, man. Semiij and one corner carry. And it could be trouble.
Most days I love
My
life.
goodness, what a start from Semiij. We all know Firestorm potentially only needs one. Here's the blue early.
He's got to play the catch-up game now, man. Going for the mid. What? It crossed up, but didn't cross up when he hit the ground. The dirty stuff coming in. Good block by Semiij.
Echo, I swear he did that same exact jump the first game, and it crossed up. Oh my goodness, I would have gotten mixed.
We'd have been mixed a long time ago, I think. Ooh, caught him with that sneaky low, looking for those plus frames in the overhead. Good block on the meter burn back three. That's plus frames.
And Semiij was caught pressing a button in the first game
Woo!
off of that, so Semiij learning already on the fly here. Ooh, trying to approach, but that's a no-go in the hit stun on those projectiles. Quit trying to come at me, bro. I want to reap the jump too.
Yeah, that Firestorm's got to be careful. No matter really the range that he can throw those molten traps. He can throw them 3 different ranges, but that jump 2 is going to cover all 3 of those options. Stagger into a throw by Semiij, keeping it unclashable. Commits to the meter burn, the back 2, and that may have been Chip. I'm not sure. May have tried to press a button.
Catwoman wins.
Can't really blame him for trying.
It,
Ties it up 1-1.
Kombat had the opportunity. Luckily, Semiij guessed right on the coin flip deep into that vortex, because if that would have worked, we would have been pretty much tied up. So that was really good on Semiij to get the block near the end of that vortex and keep himself alive on his first health bar just that much longer, and really ran away with it. Really good stuff by Semiij, and good adaptation. It's finding his way in. That looked like it might have been the problem in game number 1. So like I said, Kombat did a great job. He did a lot of in this space. He'd forward jump a lot and backdash, and actually got Semiij to press a lot of buttons. He did a lot of instant air, fire tornadoes to get full screen away from the man. But Semiij, we all know.
Oh, and that,
once that download starts,
I'm not sure about. I don't think I've ever seen Semiij end combo that early with that specific ender.
oh my goodness, he actually got the interactable out. If he would have got hit by that, surely a blender was coming. He does have the bar. He's going to close it out here. He doesn't drop. Good stuff by Semiij. The execution, the adaptation, the download. It's nearing completion. Oh, Lord.
Semiij looking to go up 2-1 right now, and he's in a very good spot to do so. Oh, and he's going for the bigger damage. Okay.
Semiij must have that good internet, because the download just jumped 20%. Oh, Lord.
Semiij, I need some of that, please.
For me to burn. It's a long way to the top right now. We're going blue, though.
Anything can happen. And the mix is in his favor at this moment. Still going in. Look how long he delayed it on the overhead. Is this MKX? Yo, what game is this?
And, you know, that's what the blue's all about. But, unfortunately,
what an air tag.
Kombat has lost so much health before he's able to get there. And we'll see if that's going to continue here in game number 4, because Semiij has been able to get the damage early in these last 2 games, and that's made things completely different. That was gorgeous.
Wow.
He wanted him to try to anti-air. That was a setup. You activated his trap guard.
And that meter burn back 3 would have been huge. Didn't commit to burn the meter. What a starfish!
Oh my goodness.
Now he's not going to have access to level 3 again. There's no way. He's not even built the first bar. Good block by Kombat. Semiij, good block on the back 3.
Oh no, he reacted too late!
Oh, he's trying! He is trying! And that overhead is punishable.
That is the answer to that jump through from Catwoman. A nice early back 3, anti-air. If Kombat would have got that, what a different story we might have had. He was starting to mount that comeback, and that's all it takes from Firestorm, it seems. You activate blue, and you just go crazy. Health bars disappear. But he's put in a situation where he has to do them so early on Semiij's health bar, having lost so much health himself. Let's see if he can turn things around in this game and get a health lead early, because that seems to be the key.
I mean, clutch blocks by Semiij there. You know, Kombat, was looking to burn that meter for the Molten Trap there at the end of, kind of catch up in the health, and Semiij with the block on that overhead and got the punish, took the win. Now he's up to. I mean, you put yourself in that position where Semiij just knew the overhead was coming somehow and wasn't afraid of that Molten Trap. But this time, not watching his feet. Drops the ender, but picks it back up. What an air tag by Semiij, though.
Oh, if he would have committed to that jump,
big damage.
if he would have committed to that jump, he definitely would have got a punish on Semiij there. Not like this. The Stratosphere starting us off. Go for such an early jump, too!
It finally worked!
Oh, no! The blender! Ooh. That's a scary situation because both of them don't have big limbs, except for Catwoman maybe throwing out that back 2. But Firestorm at that distance doesn't really have the range to check you. And I talked about that right before the match started, was in those situations, how Firestorm is going to deal with Catwoman's buttons. And Kombat off to a huge start. So standing with the backdash, just do it.
I'm stealing this fight.
Can't steal my win, Catwoman.
Kombat in a very good position to at least tame number 5, but we all know Semiij. Semiij always maintains composure, and just like that, caught him with the jump 2, taking him to the corner. Oh, and what a bait on the wake up. Knew it.
Kombat may have said, you know what, screw it.
And so do I.
The worst I'm going to do is lose that first bar. I'll want to back through to start us off. Okay. Semiij has been forced to come off so many resources for the air tags.
And that all his resources are gone now. They're tied in meter though, but Semiij does not have a clash.
Oh my God!
Nice tag. Whoa. Semiij may have went for, I don't know, something.
That had the hitbox of a nuclear mushroom. My goodness.
Yo, man, this man's always going nuclear. Taking us to a game number 5. Here we go.
Catwoman.
This is a perfect time to come. I hate that I missed that first matchup because I love Tweedy and Ribbit leafing. And as you mentioned before, I had to go take care of some Green Lantern stuff. Both of those, Tweedy and Ribbit leafing, very big comeback factor between them. I wish I would have seen it, but I'll have to catch up on it.
It was so different from what I expected. Tweedy just played like Tweedy and shut down Ribbit leafing completely. All the flips in the neutral were hitting Ribbit. Anti-aired very well, and Starfire having that anti-air little confetti toss into a full combo. He was going ham the whole time, and it ended in a Starfire mirror that Tweedy ended up taking.
Unless he was using back 2, which is kind of similar to Starburst. Whatever. We're in this game number 5, Aquaman, and Semiij is back 3 and his way to victory.
Kombat almost has the blue, and if he can hang on to his first health bar, he could potentially melt Semiij's. And he's got it. All he needs is the hit.
That's the problem right now because Kombat, the matches he lost, they started out this way, where he had to burn level 3 just to catch up, going for the mix. Semiij does not block.
And he has an air tech, but he's not going to use it here.
Oh my God. Yo.
Oh my goodness!
Somebody please go on
Just like that! You couldn't script it any better! Once he goes blue, the health bar is gone!
Once he goes blue, it sucks to be you! Wow, he forced Semiij off the clash.
Can't steal my win, Catwoman.
This is a good position for combat. Any damage he can get now. But that's going to be all the damage you got, Semiij, with the answer. But Semiij is out of clash, and man, if he gets in the mix, he's going to have to block.
Oh, reacted a little late with that, and there we go. Whoa! Whoa! Semiij, stop!
Semiij,
Stop adapting!
Picking it up.
He knew!
Like a god.
He knew he was going to do the air backdash there. Stop it, young man.
Ooh, he tried to go for... Oh, what a meter burn back 3! Semiij, please! And Firestorm with only a 7-frame button is not going to be able to do much against her +2 overhead. He's going to have to hold it. What a block! But doesn't he didn't block the last hit, and he's still not clashed. He knows it's going to be tied.
Oh, here we go!
Wait a minute, blue! He's blue! Oh no, this could be terrible. Semiij, you got to block this. Semiij, please!
You're taking. Oh my God! The victory!
What a victory! Oh my God!
Have you had your shots?
And he got him off level 3. So smart.
Oh!
And that cat dash, wow. Semiij, clutch defense. Man, when you're in the mix, you're in the mix. Put it together. Pulled it through. He's moving on. What a match.
He got lucky that he was able to get an air escape out there in the corner. Now, Kombat, when he goes back and he watches this matchup later on, I think that he'll pick up on the fact that Semiij kept getting away with those. He never got punished for an air escape in the corner there. When it looked like Kombat probably could have got like another stand one out and gotten an anti-air back into the mix. So he needs to go back and watch, and he needs to look at Semiij's meter a little more in those situations. But it can still be hard even at that point. But that's one thing I noticed that could have changed the match around was if he was looking for it. But there are times when you look for it and they don't do it, and then you get burned for that. So
right.
Unless you're get wrecked, guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Unless you're get wrecked and you're reading air techs at 15% health out of the first health bar 10 seconds into the match, which I'll never forget that read on an air tech that early. I don't even know if I've seen an air tech that early, and that's going back to last week. But
yeah,
still,
that was just nuts.
it was crazy. I'll never forget it. Rewind versus Dragon coming up.
I watched that back echo. What was so scary is that he built the second bar like on the background bounce. Like the fact that the background bounce hit him, he got that little bit of bar for the second one, and Get Wrecked is like, okay, you're gonna do it, and he did it, and it's just like, how do you?
Who's gonna? For one, what a read, because who's gonna air tech that early? But at the same time, I don't know, man. Get Wrecked is just on another level. At least last week he was. That he was such a fun player to watch last week. But clutch victory there by Semiij. Kombat showing up on his first top 8 ever here on War of the Gods.
Congrats, sir. Keep it up.
And really took it to Semiij, who is our points leader even still. I mean, you got to give it to him, man. He almost mixed his way to victory, man. That was nuts. That was fun to watch.
We got an interesting matchup right now. Rewind versus Dragon. I don't know who either of these players are going to pick against each other.
Catwoman mirror? Maybe.
The fact that Rewind said last week that he has really run out of answers for Catwoman kind of makes me think that Dragon might pick Catwoman just based on that. So we'll see. I'm really curious.
It will be interesting because you're exactly right. Rewind did say that. And Dragon bringing out his or showing his Catwoman last week for the first time, at least here. He actually had a really good Catwoman. I mean, sometimes you'll see people, pick Catwoman, whether they're down in a set or they're just trying things. And you can always kind of tell if they click with the character or not. And Dragon seemed to have it down pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see, man. I don't know what to expect.
And guys, I got to give a quick shout outs to Semiij, who's actually going in the chat after the games and saying good games to his opponents now. That's something new for us. And just shout outs. He's going in there saying good games. He also said that he was so scared. I would be too when that man puts on the blue. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everything he wanted to do when he was traded up.
It happened.
Absolutely worked.
It happened.
Yeah, it worked. there's
Rewind's path into this top 8. Rewind almost got put in the losers in the very first round. Slips was up 2-0 on him, and he had the reverse 3-0 Slips. 3-0 over Crux77, 3-0 over Chopperazzi, 3-1 over Icarus, and 3-0 over Tweedy to get here, as he is coming in with Big D's version of the Flash. These guys are both random, and then
we're doing the hidden
select.
select.
Here we go.
Now Dragon's Path, 3-0 over Bold Walnut, 3-0 over Manny, 3-0 over Jay, 3-1 over Titanium Tigers, and a 3-2 over Ribbit Leaping. Now, if Rewind went with the Flash, did Dragon pick Aquaman? We got hidden selected here. We have no idea what's about to happen.
What's the mix of Black Adam versus the Flash? Here we go. This is a classic battle between the two. We saw Rewind rock the Flash for a long time, and Dragon with Black Adam for, you know, the better part of the IPS and War of the Gods. Won Season 1 of War of the Gods with this character.
Losing momentum.
Won E-League as well.
Yeah, Dragon makes his character work, man. He is probably the best Black Adam, was probably arguably the best Aquaman.
Whoa!
What a grab!
Going for one too many of the Flash's dashes there. That's a bear trap. Oh no!
Whoa!
Dragon! He knew! Wait. He just knew! And I don't get it.
You can see how low that dive kick was because he was waiting on that timer, just wanted to keep everything at the last second.
He wanted that jump 3 to hit so late. That was disgusting.
And what a block by Rewind, coming in with the Sonic Pound. Now Rewind, if he can get one mix on Dragon, he's going to force the clash, which Dragon doesn't really have any meter anyway.
Ooh, going underneath.
Dragon's got to get him.
Pound there? Was that some tech by Dragon?
It did happen a little fast. You can forward dash under it, but what a read you got to have.
Shazam! We're even here going to the second bar of health for both of these guys. Two of the highest caliber players in the scene right now, giving us a fantastic showcase of Injustice 2. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
Oh, and went for the trap. Rewind all over it. Confirms into kicks.
You'll die for your treachery.
It's given me a new life.
Rewind's got a bar advantage. What is going to happen? Okay, tied it up. Not giving Dragon any health back. No meter to convert off of.
Trying to keep it as simple as pressure here and respecting the plus frames was Rewind. He's got 2 bars. Once he gets that trait, Dragon could die though.
Yeah, man. Any hit by Rewind right now is going to change everything.
Oh, and if you look at it, he's gonna just come in.
And just look at the walk forward by Rewind right in Dragon's face. Not scared one bit.
I think we're gonna see an activation here.
Here we go.
No, he's not committing to anything. Not like this. Not like this, Rewind. Okay, here we go.
Rewind takes the first game. What a meter burn roll.
I was about to say,
Dragon.
anything into EX Lightning from Dragon there would have killed. If you're gonna dash up back to EX Low Lightning, Rewind would have been wiped off the face of the earth. Lucky he was able to run away with that. He left so much on the table, just going for stray down ones or down 1-2 and no commitment at the end. That was scary.
Yeah. And we're gonna stick it out. I'm honestly surprised. No Aquaman pick versus
Dragon?
Flash.
Solitude.
Dragon, if you go down 2-0, I want to see Aquaman.
You got to make it happen,
baby.
man. This is winners. You trying to win? Go well. Of course, you know Rewind can always counterpick
100%.
Aquaman if he chooses to. He's got about 1,500 characters.
He actually might pick Black Adam, perhaps, looking at his arsenal.
Yeah, that would probably be a pretty solid pick. Ooh, and wow, that went under forward 1-2.
This Catalyst energy drink, by the way, absolutely delicious. I am loving it here mid-broadcast. Anyways, had to get my plug in.
I need to try those, by the way. Yeah, I need to try them.
I had to get the product plug. It was absolutely delicious. I had to say something. Oh!
I even saw. Oh, the wake up! Every single time Dragon wants to use that wake up, it's gonna work. I don't care about your meaties. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna have to respect it. It's a wake up when he picks Black Adam.
Frames. This time, Dragon going for the pressure. A fantastic back three to interrupt the down one lightning hands. We see some great interrupts tonight off down one special cancels. These guys are
Now
good.
who's faster than Haru?
Do not speak his name.
What a catch here by Dragon. Cashing out the damage. He's not gonna have a bar to convert again, but he's almost there. Rewind's gotta make something happen. Use the air tech into it down two. What a melon! Oh! But the orbs tying it up 1-1.
It's not that he could do that.
Look, they say this character doesn't have a wake up. I'm sorry, Dragon. He can get the blast and wake up trait works every time.
Wake up trait is something that we rarely talk about, but how fast it is and he's still able to block. That might be considered a wake up. There are a lot of characters that have such fast wake ups, and the Flash being among them, I believe, where they aren't true wake ups, but because they're so fast, they catch people who hesitate or don't time their meeting correctly.
Red Hood's another one. A lot of patience here. Rewind trying to find his way in, baits the forward 1-2. And he has the conversion into the Sonic Pound. Here we go to the corner. Kicking Dragon straight in the ass all the way there. These staggers.
Woo! Oh, my!
Dragon, you gotta watch your head, sir. Those staggers.
Oh, there we go. Beats it out. And what a start from Rewind.
Hard to fight a red blur, isn't it?
If I could go back in time, if I could use the Flash's own trait there, I'd erase that from my memory. That was so disgusting. And we're back into the blender.
You'll die for your treachery.
It's given me a new life.
And you guys too can go to your local Walmart, go down the blender section, look for the most expensive one. Chances are it's the Flash sitting right there. Go, and it's time to mix.
Oh, what a down two. Here we go. This corner has destroyed Dragon so far. Trying to come in with the forward 1-2, gets a throw out of it.
Beautiful.
Oh, and what a bait!
That's some old school anti-Flash tech right there. Jump back, active normals blow up a lot of his advancement. And back when, especially back when Headbutt was just a special move raw. Very good tech against it. And working for Dragon there. And all of a sudden, his comeback starting to be erased. Like cop blocking low, here we go.
Oh, what a dive kick!
Now who's faster than Haru?
Do not speak his name.
Still has a bar and has straight. He could kill.
You stop that. It's too early.
All he needs is one. Echo, one hit. And Dragon, the resources he has. Well, now that he's done the chip, one hit could take it. We're even up. Here we go.
It's perfectly even.
Rewind might get risky here. And activate trade here in the neutral. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and I watch these feet.
Oh my
Oh, and
goodness.
those orbs, the wake up orbs again.
That
Dragon up 2-1.
was world champion status clutch, ladies and gentlemen. Before our eyes. Shazam! 2-0.
2-1.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 2-1. 2-1 for the young Dragon here. What composure. This man was down and out.
Black Adam.
For sure. On paper, in the bracket, and Rewind. He's gonna show some kahunas here and say, I'm gonna mirror you, sir. This is old school Rewind. I'm gonna beat you in the mirror where it's dead even, outplay you, and advance on the winner's side. He's done this before against a lot of players.
The only problem now is he finds himself down a game. Dragon just needs one.
Rewind known for being so good at the mirror. It's just a thing with him. And already off to an excellent start here.
When you can, as Rewind, when you can pick the Flash versus the God Lord himself, HoneyBee, and win the set, and then in the same night, pick Catwoman against arguably the best Catwoman around in Semiij and win, that says a lot about you. But Dragon, up 1/2 of a health bar.
Yeah, it looks like he was ready for this. There have actually been a few people that mirror him. I believe Gross did a couple weeks ago here on War of the Gods. Very close stuff.
He did.
By Aton, you will die. Aton, give me strength.
Dragon's still able to run away with it. Off to an excellent start here. Forces the early wager. That's never a good sign when you want to mount this comeback. Both of these guys scared to approach. Okay. Dragon looking for the aggression there. Instead backs off. Beautiful interrupt.
That down two. Dragon knows how to make it work.
Rewind looks lost right now. The way the Dragon's staggering so differently. Only doing a forward one there. Kind of backing off, looking for his chances to poke back. Catching Rewind whipping a lot. Tried to interrupt the down one special, but doesn't get it in time. And gets shocked here into the corner. Never count Rewind out though. Here we go. He's gonna force a wager off Dragon yet. Not yet. Here we go. One more cross up.
Oh, got him with that jump too.
Feel Conduct's wrath. Famous last words.
Black Adam mirrors have been so entertaining recently, Echo. On the Clash, it was out of this world.
Ominous.
And we're picking right back
ominous.
up.
Here we go. Dragon caught him with that dive kick. Has the conversion.
Oh my goodness.
And down two to close it out.
In the dust.
Off the top rope.
I mean,
what a convincing victory by Dragon.
That little instance right there in the corner. He just did everything right and reacted to everything perfectly. Saw the forward one whiffing his face, down 2'd multiple times. Just looks ready. Dragon poised right now and doesn't have to deal with Semiij in winners finals no matter what. That's scary because that has been a thorn in his side of late. Semiij has had his number. And we'll see.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks.
And we'll see what happens in the loser side of the bracket to see who Semiij runs into. May even run into Rewind and guarantee that one of them is not going to make grand finals. That's a scary aspect.
Yeah, man. I you know, Semiij and Rewind kind of been running rampant in these brackets every week. You know, either one of them, either week is going to take it. And I think the people, they want to see somebody new take it. Somebody, yeah. So I don't know, man. We'll see. There it is. Rewind and Semiij will go head to head. So we are going to have one new person potentially as the winner of this week because one of those guys got to go home after that matchup.
Man, that's the earliest they have played this season. That is disgusting. As we get into our next winners side match, SylverRye versus Get Wrecked. We talked about how much of a role that Get Wrecked has been on. And SylverRye, who option selected before even going into his match with Semiij that he just wanted to get back to playing Dragon Ball, ends up winning.
Yeah.
And finds himself on the winner's side of this top 8.
With Hellboy, mind you, which I've seen SylverRye say probably 1,000,000 times he hates that matchup because Hellboy has a tough time, you know, on most females. You know, just a lot of his normals whiffing and his back three, you know, getting ducked under. And he pulled it off. Man, you know, what is it? You know, we have Big D going to KIT saying, I'm signing up. I'm coming for pretty much MK, but I'm going to play Injustice while I'm there. Winds up doing a lot better than he even thought he could, doing a lot better than he did in MKX, that's for sure. And then SylverRye kind of walking in, you know, as you said, hey, I'm showing up, doing my thing, but I want to go back to Dragon Ball, and then winds up sending Semiij to losers in a bad matchup, or at least a matchup that he doesn't like. And here in winners top 8.
You ever get like some liquid caught in your mustache and you just go like this? And and
not everybody has your
actually
mustache.
Catch a flavor? That's
not
delicious.
Everybody has your
I'm going
mustache.
to taste blue raspberry throughout this set. It's going to be amazing. As we get a battle.
There we go.
A battle of the big reds. This is for dominance of the chewing gum right here.
And traits up immediately. Get wrecked coming in, and here's those throws. Shades of a little bit of Titanium Tiger's atrocities. Tiger's probably gets 5 or 6 throws a match.
Oh, easy. Woo! What a start here by SylverRye. This is a matchup that, from what I've seen, can get pretty tricky for Hellboy. Vomit shut him down. We haven't really seen it. Whoa! Okay, get wrecked. We're gonna get a full combo while the Siphon is out? What is this, the beta?
Nobody puts in... Nobody really brings out that Blood Siphon as much as Get Wrecked does. What a conversion here by SylverRye off that down one. Caught Get Wrecked trying to jump.
Pre-hot fix? That wake up gun would have worked right there. Oh, he does a reversal! Oh my goodness, Get Wrecked is getting risky here.
Look, man, he's coming in. Oh, he tried it again. SylverRye looking for the meter burn there. Had plenty to get a down 2 off, but probably didn't expect to be under it as long as he was.
Woo! What a reaction with that down 1. Get Wrecked, stop it. He has to get right off this health, though. Oh my goodness. It's gonna bleed out, but it's not gonna kill.
0.13 remaining.
Oh, put up the Siphon, but hold this barrel, young man.
SylverRye living on a prayer.
Oh!
Wow, jumped right into the fist, though.
Give up and die quickly.
This is a battle of some big normals, too. 4-2 versus 4-2. Atrocitus also has the back 2. Kitty's out, both traits activated.
Here comes that pressure, goes for that throw, and just out of range, but still on the mix.
Excellent blocks by SylverRye, incoming! Oh no! Not the dodge ram!
And what a shoulder by SylverRye. Closing out that first game, going up 1.
Wins.
Whew. What a first game.
Wow, that was fantastic play from SylverRye. I mean, like I said, from what I've seen so far in this matchup, it can be the struggle for Hellboy getting in and really getting to play his game.
Hellboy.
But SylverRye might just be in that effort mentality, and this boy's swinging. And I respect it. He's reacting really well as well. Hit confirming the 4-2-3 into air thrown. Not easy to do. I think I saw him do it twice in that very first game.
Begin.
Anti-airing well. Getting fantastic conversions. I think he's blocked everything off of 4-2 as well, which is something we have not seen in the past couple weeks. Went for the up breath, which is the right thing to do by Get Wrecked, and still doesn't work. He's outspacing everything right now. Making every right, dare I say, read? Or maybe it's just Get Wrecked guessing wrong on when and where to try to anti-air, try to press a button. SylverRye's been all over it.
Yeah.
In the corner we go, though. Old school, 4-2-2 into the low.
And that damage over time. Dude, this pressure doesn't break the armor, SylverRye. Saying, stand back, sir. We're not going to do this today. See, Get Wrecked. Bring that shield up. Was ready for that conversion.
SylverRye had an opportunity to whiff punish, but he saw the shield there and went, I ain't falling for that. And SylverRye didn't have the bar. If he had it, I for sure would have confirmed that into an air grab. And that's going to be Chip. Built the bar. Okay, here we go.
You can end this, you know.
Ananunurama! Doing some work for us tonight. Dab wasn't able to make it in the top 8. SylverRye said it's okay. Hellboy's going to have some representation tonight.
I'm sure Dab, wherever he is right now, is a happy man. Man loves him some Hellboy.
Oh!
Maybe you are a monster. You'll bathe in your own blood.
No meter spent. And what an answer! So many push blocks. And that's exactly what you want to do against Atrocitus. Get him off the trait, get out the mix. Oh, not watching his head for that forward 3, though. Get Wrecked taking full advantage. And what a wake-up leap got himself straight out of that situation. Now has Get Wrecked cornered. And a lot of punch floats. Nice block.
Let your rage flow. I am so over this crap.
Get Wrecked gonna get 15% back. Silverai still has a mountain to climb, but it is possible. And respecting any sort of wake up there. Silverai just backing off.
What a push block to get him off. Dexter traits up himself.
What's the mix? Good block!
Oh no.
He doesn't have the meter though! Get Wrecked gonna take full advantage. Ties it up 1-1.
I think Execution just killed SylverRye. He could have got another 1-1 there into an air throw, which would have killed. 4-2-3 into the shoulder. You can get some meters damage off of it. Not like this.
Yeah, that was a really close, really tight situation there.
And one drop
I
like
thought
that.
maybe he was just he didn't have the meter and didn't realize it, something like that. But
for a rare time, even I wasn't looking at meter. People in chat saying that looking for an air escape there. If you had 2 bars, absolutely.
Yeah. That's in those situations, man. There's a lot of things to look for, but they don't necessarily. They're not like guaranteed situations. So
and
it's all read.
And I will say, of late, this season of War of the Gods, I've seen more people burn for reading that they're going to air tech and get bodied.
That's yeah.
There are not, there's not a lot of situations where if you read wrong, you're going to get punished. It's just going to be set to neutral or it's going to be their turn. In that situation, if you would have gone for a 1-1 air throw, only 1-1 would have come out on whiff, and then he would have been safe. So, guys, it's looking like right now, you may want to just commit. Don't quote me on that, though. But I've seen a lot of people get burned going for the read and it not paying off. And costing them matches.
And it's just, one of those things where, in hindsight, sure, you'll be like, man, I should have just done this and that. But, it is what it is. We're tied 1-1. It's a pretty close game so far. And these guys know what they're doing. Come on. It's easy for us to say, yo, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Silverrai, a nice answer. That projectile just fast enough. And comes in, leaps, saying, you will not call Dexter in front of me. Nice conversion here by Get Wrecked. And hit just about 300.
Oh, that's...
And what a down 1 answer.
Twice! Reacting to approaches with the down 1.
You are a monster. You'll bathe in your own blood.
Still pretty much even here. Doesn't block the mix. Get Wrecked coming in with that jump 3. He has put that thing in, so much work with that thing. Really one of the only ones we see using that jump 3 like that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You don't really expect Atrocitus to jump.
And we even saw a cross-up setup with it and freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, and he's got conversions off of
we
it.
didn't even know it could. Look at the entire blood puddle. No air skin to worry about here. Gonna kill some damage. Dexter coming back soon. Ooh.
And I don't know what it is about that leap that SylverRye makes work. But it's so quick.
Only a real master right here for SylverRye, but this should be chipping and got hit, but Dexter saved him.
Dexter saving the day for Get Wrecked, takes him up a game.
Even if Dexter didn't come out, that was still an advantageous situation for Get Wrecked. Still had a wager, still had the bar. SylverRye so close to death, and and I think that was the only bar that he had. So not much damage he could have done there in the corner. And in the corner with Hellboy, you can't do 4-2-3 into the shoulder. Which is crazy. Mid screen he gets it and actually gets a meterless combo, but without any meter in the corner, the only way you're going to launch is if you do the 2-2 down 3. Sorry, 2-2 up 3 is the overhead launcher, and even then, all you're going to get is like another 1-1 air throw. Not much you can do there as far as meterless. So yeah, that's a rough situation.
Which is kind of nuts because, you know, most characters, you know, they'll have some things that they can combo off of in the corner, but not mid-screen. Hellboy seems to be a little bit different in that aspect. I actually didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's why you'll see a lot of, especially Dab, any of the stuff right here in the corner, they will never commit to 4-2-3 into the shoulder tackle when they have their opponent cornered. They just look for it, they look for the hit confirm, and they'll just air throw immediately. Oh, and even doing it there just to keep him cornered.
Yeah, I didn't want to switch sides here. Push block by Get Wrecked, calls Dexter out immediately. Now here comes the pressure. SylverRye trying to keep as much space as he can, but Get Wrecked has found his way in. Dexter is gone.
Ooh.
And he's down 1 checks by Get Wrecked. The buffers have been paying off so well for him.
Yeah, looking for those 4-2s or the 4 dashes from SylverRye. He's caught quite a few of them already. Dexter is out. Can he close out the round? Or sorry, not the round, but the first bar of health here.
Ooh! That was a really good read by Get Wrecked. But I think they both read each other. I'm not sure.
And that jump one not having the range. I don't think any of his normals would have actually reached there in the air. Jump 2 looks big. On paper.
Yeah.
It looks big.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised. Ooh.
And it kind of hits more downward than, you know, straight across horizontally.
And Mina burning the interactable, and that interactable throwing, putting his opponent into the corner. Advantageous situation now for the youngster. Getting wrecked here. SylverRye is kind of unique.
Not making a
He's old enough to be, you know, a veteran of the scene, but has only been competing since Mortal Kombat X.
And what a performance during MKX
Whoa!
he had with that Liu Kang. But what a bounce cancel.
You'll bathe in your own blood.
We saw Get Wrecked burn Dragon a couple times last week for that exact situation, trying to beat a burn, and he just knows. He just knows.
You know, there is no worse feeling as a player when you get red with a bounce cancel. Especially if you push block and you get bounce canceled, it feels so bad.
Start coming out to play.
And he is...
I don't think that... I don't think that actually meant that trade. I think he wanted the anti-chip trade.
Yeah, because that trait would have revived him, but he wasn't even close to death yet. Maybe a little input error, but either way, it's going to build back up for at least one more use before this thing is over with. Almost got the mix.
Woo! Just outside the
What a
vomit.
shot.
Just outside the vomit. Says hold this real quick. Hold this bullet.
Oh, and he tries to run in and get shielded. Oh, and the down 2 attempt by SylverRye. Get Wrecked. This could actually do it. It's going to be so close. Not enough. And what a leap by SylverRye coming back in.
Press the spawn. Shove it up your ass.
Oh my goodness, here we go!
What a leap by SylverRye. Will this have the damage? It could. Almost not enough. What a shot. What a... Wow. SylverRye, the marksman, coming in, taking us to another game, number 5. Put on the crown, sir. You deserve it.
What a finish.
Haters be gone. Yo, what a comeback by SylverRye. What else is there to say, really?
Oh my goodness. There really isn't much else to say. I'm done.
Almost
I'm
speechless.
just sitting back and enjoying the show at this point. Whew. Wow.
SylverRye, man.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
Let's go into game number 5 because honestly, either one of these dudes could take it. And this one may be pretty savage right here.
Here we go, guys. Game number 5. Let us know who you like in that chat. Let's see some PXA emotes if you want to see Get Wrecked take this, or let's see some method emotes if you want to see SylverRye take it. Put your votes in. I want to see them.
Put him in now before it gets too late. SylverRye traded up, tried to use a gun to get rid of the shield.
And we haven't seen a throw with trade out yet from Get Wrecked. It's saving it for a game 5 here. I like it.
Yeah, we only saw one in the very first match. That was it. And he hasn't really brought any more out. Meter burn back 3 by SylverRye, keeping the pressure on him.
A lot of methods in that chat.
Backdash.
Which is so rare because we see a lot of I'm just kidding.
What a counter!
Here we go! Doesn't matter what kind of start Get Wrecked had right there. SylverRye is fighting. And finally gets caught for throwing out that gun in that 4-2 range. It saved him. The last game, with that 4-2 getting to him just ahead of that bullet coming out this time around.
Yeah, that was perfect spacing and a perfect button for Get Wrecked to throw out in that situation.
No chip for you. It's out next star. What a whip punish!
What a whip punish!
Beautiful reaction by Get Wrecked. And what a block. That is hard to block right there. Because your natural instinct is to crouch against vomit.
You sick piece of crap. Your anger strengthens me.
Get Wrecked has a huge advantage right now. SylverRye needs to get him off this health. 43 away.
SylverRye can get him off this health, but this is a scary situation. We've seen.
What?
Wow! What a bait!
Be any more boring?
All the up close gunshots get me hyped.
Like, what a call out that is. Like, that's just a brave thing to do in that situation, but it worked. And SylverRye's still alive. Get Wrecked trying to find his way in.
I think Get Wrecked meant it down to there might have been an input error. Or negative edge, getting him back to, and oh my goodness, SylverRye!
I will taste your blood. Kill me if you can.
There's the up bomb, and finally,
What an answer.
it finally works for Get Wrecked. And when it can matter most. Dextar's out, but SylverRye immediately getting that trade out, not taking any chip, but a hit. Back and forth right now. The level of play. Insane.
And it's
oh,
so
here we go.
close! It's so close! SylverRye gonna cash out on the damage, though.
And that's what I was talking about in the corner. They have to commit to air throw. If they want the damage, shoulder will not launch in the corner.
Oh!
Oh no, Dextar! Dextar's a coming! This is gonna be close to the kill. Not too sure. He does get the back 3.
It is, yeah, that is definitely gonna kill. Get Wrecked. Clutching out a win over SylverRye. Valiant effort by SylverRye, however. Get Wrecked will move on in this winner's bracket.
What a
And
match.
he's gonna face Dragon.
Are you guys serious? Whew. That was nuts.
I knew that last match was gonna be nuts, man. That was so close.
Yeah, after Rye sent us to a game 5, it was bound to be a classic, and a classic it was, guys.
Yeah. All right, so now that we're done with the first matches of this bracket, let's take a look at it and see what we have to look forward to. There it is.
First matchup is gonna be Semiij versus Rewind. Usually grand finals here on War of the Gods, happening in just losers' quarters. Get bodied, both of these gentlemen. It's about time. After that, we will have Tweedy versus SylverRye. And then, winners finals, Dragon versus Get Wrecked.
Yeah, you're right, man. Usually the grand finals is going to happen a lot earlier than usual.
Yep, and guys, don't forget, every top 8 for the rest of the season. Guess what we're giving away? A War of the Gods t-shirt to someone in that chat.
There we go, baby.
So guys, stay tuned. Because later tonight, one of you is going to win that shirt. What's going on? Steven the Gamer on Twitter, always shouting us out. Really great matches so far tonight. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. As we're going to take a quick intermission before coming back into the action. When we come back, it'll be Rewind versus Semiij. Guys, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's only a couple of seconds, and we'll be back with some more War of the Gods action here on StreamMe. I told you guys only a couple seconds, guys. Welcome back to War of the Gods.
Already back.
Let's get this next match underway. Guys, you just saw Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to StreamMe. Cell Games. February 10th. Stream.me/DBZ. $5,000 on the line. 8 weeks of action and a finale. There's already over 200 signups for the tournament. Shouts to everyone who signed up already. Don't forget to go sign up. Smash.gg/cellgames. Register just like you do War of the Gods. It's going to act the same. We are keeping our eyes on the lobby system, and hopefully it's fixed before start. If not, we will address it accordingly.
Yeah, I'm hopeful that everything pans out. I'm hopefully it's fixed sooner rather than later, because I know we all want to play our friends and kind of level up and definitely like learn matchups that aren't in ranked. Just kind of play with different teams, whatever. It's kind of tough to do that right now.
Yeah, but that hasn't deterred everyone from playing, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and look, sometimes people you can't link up with, me and Aquaman, the very first time, I think the first 2 times we tried to play, immediately, we were in a lobby, played forever, and then I think a couple days later, we couldn't link up. Yeah. And then, yesterday we linked up again. So it's just weird. I'm not sure exactly what the issue is, but I'm sure they're working on it. Hopefully it's all fixed before all these online tournaments start. It's going to be awesome to watch, though, man. What a hype game, and it's just so fast. There's so much stuff going on. It's so fun to watch.
It's been interesting to learn from the ground up, and just how many mechanics there are, and every day there seems to be something new out there that one of us sees and goes, oh crap, so and so can do that, or that's a thing. It's just crazy. Semiij, Rewind. Here they are. They're here. They made it.
We in there, boys. Okay.
And we're going with the classic. Wonder Woman
and Catwoman.
Last time we saw this, Semiij was able to take it pretty comfortably.
Approaching Kondak.
Yeah, Semiij seems to have the answer, but maybe Rewind's kind of bringing a counter to Semiij, bringing some new stuff. I don't know.
Begin.
But he did try this last week, and it wasn't there as well as it was the weeks before. Oh, and Semiij with the back 2 into a cat evasion. That must have been an input error.
Whoa!
He knew the lasso was coming. Semiij starting off with the good reads early. And what a down 2 by Rewind. One of the best down 2s in the game. Wow! Picks it up. That back 3 bounced right in front of him. Whoa! And what a cat dash. Semiij understanding that spacing.
All right. Some of these might be a reaction. Some of them reads, but dang. Semiij. Oh my goodness! What a whip punish! And that was a bane of his existence for a couple weeks of War of the Gods. Was Rewind throwing up this down 1-2, stopping the approach from Semiij, this time reacting to it, getting a whip punish. You can tell This man has done his homework in this matchup.
And what a throw by Semiij with the answer of that meter burn shield.
Try to keep up.
You just watch me.
Rewind forced the clash so early, which usually in this matchup, Rewind has such a health lead and is just able to play that Wonder Woman defensive wall game. But Semiij getting the health lead, that changes everything, forcing Rewind to, you know, take the risk, try and get the damage, close the distance. Gets thrown again. And what a whip punish. Rewind walking himself in. Semiij bringing the pressure.
Semiij, he's just refused to get opened up so far in this match. And we saw him last time they played get really aggressive on Rewind, and before this would just be as it's kind of, you know, shaped out to be right now, very slow. Both of them looking for their chances. What a blow up! Okay, Rewind. So you get back to a match. Look how many look at that full stick of fun that Semiij is sitting on though. That's frightening to stare against, especially with these back threes that can come at any time.
At any time, we've already seen one right at the start of this match. But
Whoa!
Whoa! It bounced behind her?
Like this.
No, I'm out. I'm out of here. Not dealing with this today.
Female on female hitboxes, the violence.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And good block by both. And this thing is dead even now. I mean, the meter differential is there, but either one of these guys will one clean solid hit. It's going to be the difference maker in that jump two. Semiij with the conversion. Burns the bar. Getting the damage. Here comes the pressure. 5 cat dashes. Plenty of meter to spin for plus frames. Semiij is going to take that first game.
Catwoman wins.
Picking up where he left off in previous weeks against Rewind. Up 1-0. And Rewind after last week said, you know what, I just don't know if he has an answer for Semiij's Catwoman. It seems like every time he finds an answer, Semiij does the homework and comes back even stronger. Looking like a Saiyan over here.
That's the story of Semiij, man. We've seen it so many times against Theo, against Tweedy, against Reddit Leafing. Leafing really, you know, Leafing did all kinds of mix to this man, and he just didn't have an answer. And then the next time they met up, Semiij did have an answer. And that goes the same with Tweedy and Theo when he met them. Just learned those matchups, did his homework, and came back stronger.
Ooh, shimmied him there, but Rewind not pressing a button. Down to Rewind not really going for the back threes off of him. And you know, that background bounce may have shut his back three game down.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. The weird stuff that happens, that could have been a very different game for Rewind if that back three wouldn't have hit behind her. I don't even know what happened. He was not ready for it, neither were we. But he actually tried to jump, and it jumped him the wrong way and bounced Catwoman the other way. It's so weird.
Both of them respect each other on that jump three. Jump three might have been a little early there, so there may have been some negative frames, even if Rewind went for some buttons there. That's always something you have to recognize. What an answer at the stand one! There was the Mortal Kombat player in him, but Rewind the immediate air tech. And that back two getting the job done. Ooh. Right when Semiij needed it most, Echo. Some big damage into the corner.
And see, this was looking really good for Rewind. When he has the health lead, it's always paid dividends for him. That statue going to do the remainder of that damage. Rewind with Wonder Woman, if he's got the health lead, it's so much in his favor, as history has shown. And what a down 1-2 check by Rewind. Semiij just trying to make his way in, get rid of that first health bar. And this is kind of where scrambles happen. The lower that first health bar is, but not quite done with, it can just bring panic mode. footsies right now. There's a lot of normals being thrown out, tested. That lasso, oh! He went overneath the I don't even know, jumped right through it. I'm very surprised. That lasso has such a good hitbox.
Overneath the bane of everyone's existence. May have dropped an input on a back three there, looked like from Rewind.
Fight. I won't let that happen.
Semiij tried to mount the comeback. If you can mount this comeback, that might be the breath out of Rewind. Rewind has to get this game. He has to establish something. Semiij has been in control these past few weeks. He has to send some kind of message, and he is on his way. After losing that first bar fell.
Ooh! Don't speak too soon.
Aw, let's keep playing.
Rewind is in a very good position, though, to your point. But Semiij, he's got the background bounce at his disposal. Pressure coming in. And Semiij just trying to get out of there, build some meter.
I'm smelling a back three from Semiij. Somewhere in the world. A nice forward dash into it. Something. Time is running at 45 seconds. And both of them
Rewind
are
says,
probably
"What?
fighting
I'm
right
gonna
now.
win." Semiij has to come into Rewind. Time is ticking.
And Semiij's putting up the wall. Or sorry, I should say Rewind put up that wall. Blocking everything, not falling for any of these staggers, not pressing a button.
You got blood on my claws.
Yo, but wait a minute, 20 seconds left.
Oh, the brazier gets him. Burn, you devil cat! Says Rewind here.
Tying it up 1-1. Yo, we actually have been so close to a timeout. We went down to like 3 seconds in one of these exchanges in this matchup. Which I kind of forgot time was even a thing in this game, to be honest.
That's why we're glad they're playing this early.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
One of them got to go home, though. And it's going to be a lot earlier than normal.
Rewind. Kind of going back and playing more defensively. And we've seen Semiij not as aggressive, and even when he's gotten aggressive, Rewind looks like he's all over the approach from Semiij. Blocking correctly, not falling for shimmies whatsoever. Got whiff punished a lot in game number 1. He's kind of toned that down, making the right adjustments.
And just look at this full screen, kind of feeling each other out, forward, back, just trying to figure out what is going to happen. Woo! And what a cat dash. Semiij had it on. Ooh. And he's going for optimal stuff. Two-Face just wants to play the game.
Oh, baby.
He said, look, I'll bring the hype if you let me out of here.
The level of play right now, out of this world, getting punished for the air escape.
Woo! And look, it would be pretty dope if you hit that background bounce enough times, the Two-Face comes out, maybe throws an assist of some sort. I don't know. It would just be pretty dope, because I know the man wants out.
What if when he grabbed you, he flipped the coin? Heads it bounces, tails it just knocks you down.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Nether realm. Don't steal that, by the way.
Where's Paulo in the chat? Make it happen. He's usually here.
Woo! Try a little profile on that.
What a down 2 by Semiij. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Just Semiij has that health lead, and Rewind he doesn't want to be in this situation where he has to force himself in, because that is going to happen.
Try to keep up.
You just watch me.
Whew. Big whiff there. Rewind not pressing his button back, though. Woo! No!
Solid down 2, but that back 3 just unable to connect.
Was that a female hitbox issue, or was it just back 3 or the down 2 hitting too far out?
Wonder Woman's back 3 is so weird. Even in B&Bs, thing's pretty tough.
I want an answer. I'll have to tune into the next episode. I'll believe it or not, fact or fiction. Semiij going for the kill here. Going for the throat. And going for the early lead with a flick of that wrist. Get the crack of that whip. Indiana Jones in here to 2-1.
Convincing victory again by Semiij. Once he gets that health lead, man, it is a rough day at the office for Rewind. You know what? Just go flash and mix.
For everyone who is a supporter in this channel, which means that there's a star next to your name, let me see some Catwoman emotes. I've been we're working on getting some more emotes in there for you, and I happened to sneak a Catwoman one in there.
Nice.
Just for this situation that's about to happen right now. This woman is about to hit the screen twice. 18 lives on the screen. Selena's happy right there. No, we got Black Manta. Here we go.
Okay. We've seen this attempt in the past.
And it hasn't worked out.
It has not worked out. But that was 7 days ago. And as you said, this cat has 9 lives. Semiij.
Begin.
If history proves itself, he's moving on to the next round. We'll see what Rewind can bring to the table with Black Manta. Instant wake up.
Oh my goodness! That down 2. Reaching to infinity and beyond. There we go. Actually, that down 2, or down 1 I should say, didn't get the laser out, even though he probably meant to. I don't think there's ever a time when you throw a down 1 with Manta and not throw out a laser.
Yeah, or at least buffer it.
A woman can't be taken for granted.
But you can see Semiij had that back 2 ready to go. There is a small little OS that you can do with that. If you meter burn the beam, if your timing is right on defense, if they meter burn the beam and you have something that will punish the regular beam on block, you can kind of option select it to where if they meter burn, it won't come out. But if they do, or I'm sorry, if they do meter burn it, it won't come out. If they don't, then you'll get the punish. But either way, things are falling apart for Rewind here. Brings out the wake up. He's got 4 bars to work with. So much damage on the table. He does still have a clash left. But that cat dash burned the bar a little bit too quick.
Lucky there that cat dash wasn't able to get it on the way back. I said full stick of butter. A lot to work with here for Manta. Trying to shut down Catwoman, but the only person we've seen successful at doing that is sonicfox.
We are with Black Manta.
The deepest seas aren't safe for you.
He's trying the same things. Instant air rockets, shutting down the jump 2. Not a lot of forward 2s from Rewind, though. What a whip punish!
What a whip punish! That's the answer. Nice damage here, going into the forward 2. Good block on that jump 2. Semiij coming in.
And Semiij knew and knows that a lot of Black Manta players will backdash after 4-2-1-3. Oh, the armor getting shredded here. The Manta Race.
That was so close.
The Great White coming from the depths there. Shattering the armor. Here we go. Whoa! What?
What just happened?
We're done here.
I've seen enough with the back 3s tonight.
Wrap it up.
Close the stream.
No!
What? Another input error by Semiij. No punish.
No punish. Both players are shook right now. We got ourselves a scramble.
Nice throw tech though. We're not shook enough. Rewind sitting on a sliver of health. Cat dash probably even on block would have done it. Rewind trying to jump. Semiij is going to move on. Sending Rewind packing for the week. Semiij sitting in loser semis. Whew. Waiting for the winner between Tweedy and SylverRye.
Wow. When Catwoman's back 3 went through Black Manta and nothing happened, both of them really just kind of fell apart there and just swung. That was ridiculous.
There were so many weird back threes in that entire matchup. Manta and Wonder Woman, just some weird what. Anyways, SylverRye and Tweedy. I wonder, Tweedy really been sticking it out with Starfire lately. He'll bring out the Superman when he's kind of pushed to the corner, but he's really been putting in work with that Starfire. And I'm not even sure how the Starfire Hellboy matchup is going to go. I'm not sure. I mean, we've seen it on the Clash, but
yeah. And you know, look for similar things from Tweedy as far as shutting down air approaches and approaches in general. But I'm curious what the air throw from Hellboy has to offer in this matchup. If labbed properly, if it can deal with one of those wake up hair flips, you never know. You know, if timed right, if just snatched out of the air, that's something I kind of want to take into the lab later and watch. But you don't even got to worry about that. The Kryptonian coming in.
SylverRye did say this in the chat. He is going to go Superman, so he knew what he was walking into. So here we go. Who is going to go on to face Semiij in the next round? Will it be SylverRye and give Semiij his run back from pulls? Or is it going to be Tweedy? You know, we're either going to get a team kill or a run back from Sunday. That's the way this thing's going to end up. SylverRye virtually untouched so far, getting his damage.
Excellent block by Tweedy.
And what a block!
I thought for sure that was crossing up. I absolutely love to guess with the players, and I always tell myself, "Damn, I'd have got it." Every single time.
Right.
And I suggest you do that at home. Every time you see a situation, and this is especially for newcomers, watch what someone gets hit by, and tell yourself, "Would I have gotten hit by that? What would you block in a certain situation?" Watch someone get knocked down, and tell yourself what you would do, and see if it works.
Mash buttons.
What is this, Dragon Ball Kombat?
And another good block by Tweedy there on that cross-up by SylverRye, but Tweedy finds himself in the corner. Major health deficit. Confirms into the throw.
I think that Tweedy did that. I think he did that down one air throw on purpose to hit a 4-2 maybe, but I don't think he's airborne after. Beautiful meter burn.
And what a meter burn. What an air grab. And he's got the conversion.
Ooh, went for the read, almost had it. If that forward dash wasn't instant from Tweedy, could have got a full combo as well off of it.
But we know Tweedy. We've seen him week after week after week. The more it's kind of the Ribbit leafing effect.
Nothing more than a nuisance.
In the sense that the more health you take away from Tweedy, the more savage he gets, and that comeback factor is real. What a forward two! Woo! Burns the bar on the bounce. 500 damage, a wake up by SylverRye, jumps right into the gunshot. SylverRye of 1-0.
Hellboy wins.
What a start. SylverRye having a fantastic week of War of the Gods. And Tweedy's had a beautiful run these past couple weeks.
Superman.
Both of them high in
Hellboy.
points on the season. Tweedy very high. As long as he's consistent, that will be a finalist right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Swamp.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're sitting in the range that Tweedy is, you know, around between 3rd and 5th, you're in a pretty good spot as long as you keep on it, as Aquaman said.
And, I said,
but it still. Go ahead.
Earlier on the broadcast, I mentioned guys that really had their start with us, and Tweedy's one of them.
Yeah, Tweedy, he's always, no matter what tournament it is, no matter if it's got, 5 entrants or 100 or 500, Tweedy's in there. He's putting in the work. He's always been like that.
Oh,
And what a combo.
I love that he ended that in the leap back to full screen just so he had Tweedy mentally cornered there. And from downtown!
And he's on fire. Look, we got the NBA Jam going on right now.
We do.
Literally an injustice.
Put the barrel down, young man. Oh.
And what a scout by Tweedy.
The strong protect the weak.
Back we go. Silverai kind of flirting with the gator right there. Don't it! Doesn't work! Gets punished for it! Not like this! Mama wanted that gator for dinner, Echo.
Mama said.
Mama said.
Damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
It's me, your daddy, Ribbito. Sorry, had to say it. Love me some water, boy. My name's Aquaman, for God's sakes.
Same.
Now Tweety, hefty lead, has a wager. We've seen crazy things before.
I'll never stop fighting.
Do your worst.
SylverRye burns the 2 bars, gonna do a little bit of damage there. And all of a sudden the health is evened up. And as you can see, Hellboy has such good answers for all of Superman's zoning. Very fast, can shoot him in the air. And wow, meter burns that SylverRye not looking for it. Tweety ties it up
Superman
1-1.
Wins.
These matches tonight, what a wonderful top 8. Everyone on Twitter that's using hashtag War of the Gods is letting us know what a wonderful night it is. Injustice 2, guys.
Superman.
Keep playing it!
Keep playing.
Hellboy.
Give us
Fighters
some hype.
approaching Gorilla City.
I love it. Upsets on top of upsets this week.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Guys in different spots of this top 8. Changing up from the norm that has happened here in Season 2 for 6 straight weeks.
Somebody in the chat asking, does Tweety have the awesome suits outfit? That's actually Shadow Band. And I don't know. The only one we've seen with that awesome Superman skin is Get Wrecked. And we would love to see it, though.
He just might on the winner's final side, who knows? But the last time Get Wrecked and Dragon played, it was awful close. Atrocitus versus Black Adam.
Yes, sir. And I can't believe we're getting it again, but we are, and it's going to be after this matchup.
Stay tuned. Ooh, swinging!
Oh, what a whiff punish on the 4-2-3, though. Tweety committed to the full string.
I love watching that meter build mid-combo as well. From those Hellboys, instant jump 3 into a ground pound cancel. Looking so swaggy.
Ooh, and what a backwards air dash. Knew that he was going to wind up landing right into that laser. Woo! And actually avoided it. 4-2 by Tweety push block. What a read.
What the hell was that?
Look, I always heard Deadshot never misses, but... All right, well, SylverRye threw out that shot. And it just ruined
Not
it.
like this! Get
It just ruined the whole thing.
God damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
Tied on meter. Tweety gonna spin the 2.
Ooh, changed it up. Usually there, he's been punishing with gunshot, instead trying to change things up. Coming swinging, what a whip punish from Tweety, and with the resources that he has. Found this comeback. SylverRye's blocked every low off that attempt. So as this set goes, watch out for the dive bomb.
That's when the savagery happens. Tweety is not afraid to throw it out. Tweety's got to get him back in that corner. SylverRye leaping in.
Push block. And oh my goodness!
Not afraid to do it again and hit him on the back!
Back at the second hit! Oh my goodness, keep himself alive with 50, and he's not gonna escape!
Superman wins.
Tweety up 2-1. Looking to take out his teammate Semiij. SylverRye just got caught by that laser there, trying to jump, probably trying to leap, trying to get himself back in there. Tweedy with the wake up. SylverRye push block. Tweedy said, no. You don't understand. I needed that Superman punch. And he just did it again.
All right, game 4. Will SylverRye send us to a game 5? Let's see some method emotes in that chat if you want to see a game 5. Let's see some noble emotes if you want this match to end right now in Tweedy's favor. I want to see some votes. What are you guys thinking? My goodness, I love the hitbox on that upshot.
Yeah. And it's like I said earlier, it's a really good answer to Superman.
Woo! Oh. Everything's hitting!
Wait a minute. Literally everything, the bar is shook. SylverRye destroying this place. Now here we go. Tweedy in the corner.
The forward block! What?
Who does that? SylverRye said, all right, I got the answer. Watch this. Walked straight out of it. Took Tweedy's health bar.
Walk to the corner, though. For Tweedy's health. Oh, he meet a burden. That's a big Samaritan right there. It shoots very big bullets. Whoa. All over.
And what a shot.
All over those jumps. His SylverRye. Beautiful gameplay.
This pressure. Tweedy seemingly on. Just respecting so much, but he finally got SylverRye off that first health bar. Will Tweedy advance? The meter burn roll.
Damn it, impress me.
You asked for it.
A little tease there.
He got a 4-2 there to SylverRye. I think that he meant a 4-2 when he saw the jump by Tweedy. That air dash. Mixing up inputs here. There's a punish. What's going to be the mix off this breath? SylverRye's guessed right every time. And when your opponent blocks too much, you throw them. Beautifully played. What?
Oh no! The jukebox!
No!
That was everything! Tweedy! 3-1 over SylverRye will face Semiij in a noble team kill.
4-2 crouch hit. What happened there? Did he put the wrong song on?
Man, he didn't put the money in. That was the problem.
he just hit play. He just walked up and hit play. Oh no!
Man, I've never seen that happen before.
Not like
I've
this.
never seen that happen.
Not like this.
Either way, valiant effort by SylverRye. Excellent performance this week. I mean, I know exactly where he's going right now, but shout outs to that man for bringing the hype this week with the Hellboy. Tweedy is going to go and face his teammate Noble Semiij.
Yes, and coming up next,
we're going to get that team kill.
We're going to move on to winners finals. Dragon versus Get Wrecked, a run back from last week. Get Wrecked was close to send us to a game 5 and potentially taking out Dragon. It looked that close. It was fantastic.
Yeah. And that was coming straight off of Frosty Faustings where, you know, Get Wrecked. I don't know what it was about that tournament, man, but all the stuff that they would put on Twitter, you know, live streaming the non-streamed matches and just watching Get Wrecked in that tournament, the matches that I got to see anyway. I don't know, man. Just it seems like something clicked, and it's just been clicking every week here now.
Yeah,
like he's another one that's on that verge of, like, you know, just being so dominant.
And shout outs to who recorded off-stream matches. Seeing Get Wrecked's reaction beating Forever King.
Yeah.
To make top 8 from a viewer's perspective was amazing.
I'm pretty sure at least the one with Get Wrecked and King, I think it was Alcatraz. I think that's who posted that.
Yeah, I believe he actually live streamed. He actually live streamed on Twitter a couple of those matches, which is awesome. Which you can also do on Stream.me, by the way. It has an excellent mobile streaming service. Just one button on the app. Good to go. As we Get Wrecked in here, just waiting on Dragon. Here we go. Match is set.
We got
Both
it.
of these guys are guaranteed at least top 4. Where they are. Winners is going to be guaranteed. Oh, no. Both these guys are guaranteed top 3. I believe. Yes. Both these guys are guaranteed top 3. I did the math real quick. Math is not easy.
You had me kind of confused
okay?
for a minute.
I hate to tell you guys this. It's not.
And here we go. Who's going to be waiting in the grand finals? Get Wrecked or Dragon?
Begin.
Ooh, looking for that forward one was Get Wrecked immediately. And I wonder how Get Wrecked is going to approach this matchup this time around. We saw beautiful reads against Dragon's defense. Meter burning, meter back 3 attempts.
Ooh. I'm so surprised that Get Wrecked didn't get a whip punish on that forward 3.
No punish on the Black Magic either. Usually, and this is universal, Black Magic from the deep, things like that, you usually see the first one go unpunished. It usually takes blocking it once or twice to get a punish down. Oh no, big drop from Get Wrecked. Could have gotten Dexter.
He held that thing for eternity. I thought he was going to cancel it for a minute, but he let it rip. Oh, and no dive kick conversion off that jump 3 by Dragon. May come back to bite him.
Dragon. Maybe woke up pressing buttons. Maybe just tried to see. You never know. When you're 1 hit from death, just say, you know what? Is he going to let me just wake up, jump out of the corner? You never know. Could be trying to delay his meaties to beat out Lightning Cage. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Dragon ties us up immediately. He knows what he's doing.
This man's the champ for a reason. I love the down 1 checks by Get Wrecked. Anytime he thinks that thing's coming, anytime he's in the range of it, he's tossing it out.
Feel your fury.
This surprises you.
Get Wrecked, 15% back. Conserve some of that meter for damage. Dragon coming in with the jump 2.
Overcommitted on the 4-2-2. Didn't Get Wrecked. If he'd have committed any further, definitely would have got the whip punish there. It's an air escape, and what a reaction afterwards. Slowing down time during the backflip.
I'll douse your fire. You'll bathe in your own blood.
No bar spent. Health is dead even. Pressure by Dragon. Get Wrecked. Tried to go with the immediate jump 2, which we've seen have a lot of success. But not in this situation. Down 2. Dragon trying to go with a forward 1. Calls Dexstar.
Oh. And how free
and the
throws are when Dexstar is out. Oh!
What a bait! He shimmied this man. Oh, what a backdash! Dragon still in this. Burns the bar. 4-3.
Oh my goodness!
Dragon! Oh my God!
What kind of world are we living in?
Get Wrecked not able to block that ambiguous jump 2 after that knockdown.
Not like this.
What an answer. What? How many of these are we going to see tonight? Jesus.
This is the night it's been. These moments where it comes down to just a hit, and the magic has happened.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
Gotham City. You know what that means, Echo. We got the theater.
Yeah, baby.
We
Let's hit 3.
got the theater. 3 background bounces. That's all we ask for. Otherwise, these guys are both going to be defeated. Oh, look how hesitant both of them are this early. After a scramble like that, you usually see at least one of the guys slow down immediately. But there are some players that do kind of the opposite, and they'll just try to continue the aggressiveness, the craziness, and keep with the momentum.
Aquaman, we don't want to see this corner, though. We need the background bounces. We said it on Sunday. We don't even care. Once we're on this stage, we don't even care what's going on screen. Just give us finishes. Ooh!
Beautiful side switch. Doesn't get Dexter out though. They're gonna come back to bite him. Oh baby! Interesting.
What an answer from Dragon right
That's
there.
interesting. That Black Adam doesn't really have to commit to too much to get a punish on that vomit with down one. Since down one trait does net him a combo. Doesn't have to overcommit with a down one black magic or anything like that. That's interesting.
Let's see it, man. Right here in the middle of the screen. Caught him with the up breath. Yo, can we just... Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Dragon actually reset the combo unintentionally. Get wrecked, just not blocking.
Like about to get wrecked. The back two outspacing the down one. My goodness.
Perfect Red Lantern.
A compliment indeed.
Dragon inching closer to a grand finals berth here.
Woo! Oh no! He tried it. Thank you, Get Wrecked. You tried it. Don't. Wow, the down one. 15 down ones into a punch float.
Mortal Kombat style combos here. Multiple down ones. Get Wrecked backing up, and I'm sure that he's going to look for a snipe of Dragon on the approach with a 4-2 here. Punish on the black magic.
Oh, he tried it, and that stagger that Get Wrecked is almost made famous.
All right.
There's one, Aquaman. We finally got it. It may be too late, though.
The damage has been done. We were supposed to see him early. Oh, Dragon was all over it. He had enough health to where he could just take the hit on the overhead and not have to worry about anything. Get Wrecked doesn't have a meter burn cancel to worry about either. Dragon playing it right. Just blocking low.
And what a
Beautiful play by Dragon, guys. Look at everything on the screen. Look at Dragon's health.
Black
Still has a
Adam
wager.
wins.
Get Wrecked. Only has one bar. Why would he block high in that situation? There was almost nothing to gain off of blocking
Black
high,
Adam.
and it was just played beautifully. And Get Wrecked eventually taking the risk
Atrocitus.
because of the health situation. Solid play by Dragon.
When Dragon right before that, it got hit by the last hit of that string,
Fighters
the overhead,
approaching
and then
Slaughter Swamp.
wasn't scared at all. Blocked the puddle. Game over. Dragon only needs one more win. And he will be waiting in grand finals for whoever
Yes.
decides to join him.
And what a loser side of this bracket it's gonna be. Tweedy versus Semiij, going up against the loser of this. And then the winner of those three is gonna duke it out against whoever wins here. And it's looking like Dragon so far. We'll Get Wrecked to mount this comeback. Huge combo to start us off. And the corner we go.
Oh, Get Wrecked. If he had committed that string, that would have been a for sure whip punish. That may have been what Dragon was looking for in that situation. Dragon finds himself in the corner. And what a vomit into a throw.
Get angry.
Dragon taking his turn, push block. Get Wrecked just wants him to stay here. You live here now. You're gonna have to be comfortable with it. What a 4-3 through the black magic.
Ooh, what a walk back. Makes Get Wrecked, what? The trade with the meterless black magic, and he gets a combo. Not like this. That's multiple things
There's no hope for you.
from Black Adam that you trade with and can get potentially comboed for. And that was so smart by Dragon, if you notice that on the fly echo, that he put out the lightning bolt reversal because Atrocitus is, sorry, its instinct is to put out the shield after throwing out that blood puddle, and that will go through the shield. So smart.
Absolutely.
Conduct Savior bleeds.
Yet you are not winning.
Which has, you know, Black Adam's projectiles. Dare you call them that? Whatever you want to call them. You know, we talked about it. Enchantress, her little shield, kind of no reason to use it. Her projectile reflect against Black Adam because it's not really going to do much.
Woo! What a whip punish!
What a whip punish!
Heyo! No, the trap! So crucial! Don't give Dragon this opportunity!
Has the block and the push block there. Get wrecked a slight health advantage. Not by numbers, but well, no. It looked like it for a second. Screen's kind of blurry. Dragon picking it up. Air tag by Get Wrecked still. And he was committing to the puddle right there. Dragon 3-0 over Broken Alliances. Get Wrecked. Moving on to Grand Finals.
Bam! Not as close as the last time these guys encountered. Dragon looking strong tonight, guys. Poised to get another W here. Only 3 guys have won War of the Gods in season number 2. Dragons, Semiij, and Rewind.
We'll see if Dragon could be the answer, but
if I remember correctly.
Semiij's got a couple people to get through first, though, man, if he's going to make it up there, which I know that's where he wants to be, but that's where everybody wants to be. He's got Tweedy and Get Wrecked potentially to get through. But it could just be Tweedy. Tweedy could walk away with a win here and go against Get Wrecked, and then whoever wins that goes to face Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon. I actually had to second guess myself. I actually don't think that Dragon has won a week this season. My bad. I thought Dragon was better.
I didn't even realize you said that.
I thought Dragon was better than that.
Whoa.
Come on, Dragon.
Wow.
Step your game up. This is your week. He made Grand Finals once. My bad. He
did make Grand Finals
he couldn't
once.
either. So it's all good. I just assumed he was a winner. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
That's
let's go.
That's what Dragons put into my mind mentally. My bad. I overhyped him.
Don't be fooled.
My fault. I take full responsibility.
That's the relationship with Dragon. Yeah. We're always just going back and forth. Dragon in that chat is always like, if you just pay attention to it, like sometimes it's just such a Dragon thing for him to do sometimes, just to call something out that nobody else calls out. Nobody notices whatever he finds hilarious. It's usually only him. That's just Dragon for you, man. Which I highly expect. Dragon probably didn't even get the reference to the Water Boy earlier.
Not
I
at
didn't
all.
see him.
He's actually about to post in that chat, what is Water Boy? Confirmed.
Probably. You're exactly right, I would say.
and I'm going to be incredibly triggered. Unless it has something to do with Injustice or Mortal Kombat X. I don't think that Dragon's going to know it. And that's just the way it is.
Possibly. Well, he said that himself, actually. So. Oh well.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was about to ask. And somebody get Dragon Netflix, please. Something.
I'll let you piggyback off my account. Yeah. Watch Waterboy. Get it. Get the memes. That's one thing that I want to sit down with Dragon and talk about is getting him into the world. You know, the outside world, outside of Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat X. And I suggest everyone. Let's help Dragon out.
Yes, Dragon.
Because I can't make a single reference to him. I just can't.
It's impossible.
It really is.
Because then you find yourself explaining the joke, which at that point it's not a joke anymore, and you're kind of teaching a lesson. But yes, Dragon, it is a movie about a guy that delivers water to a football team, and then it goes on from there. Maybe he's seen it. I don't know. He seems to know what a water boy is anyway, so that's good. That's a start. But here we go. Semiij and Tweedy.
Begin.
Do you know who Adam Sandler is?
Oh, God.
Let's start with that as we get into it. Losers semis. Tweedy going. The Starfire here to start us off, but we know if he goes down, Soups could be a coming. Beautiful back three. What a universal answer that people have found deep into this game against Catwoman's jump 2.
Tweedy just holding himself, holding back, just waiting for anything Semiij to throw at him. Oh, gets caught by that low, looking for the overhead. And here comes the chip damage. Not a whole lot of meter to work with to make that trait a mid. Oh, and Tweedy with the ultimate read. I'm not sure, but there it is again. Meter burns it.
And of course, Tweedy doing those flips, and he's got the meter beating out the wake up.
Lost it. You never had it.
That stand 3, you talk about. What? There's almost no downside to throwing it on someone's wake up, unless you're really respecting something that's invincible. Because man, it covers so much. Breaks armor.
I was about to say.
Leads to
almost.
Leads to Herculean meterless damage.
And it's really good on block. Good stagger. You see it all the time. 3-3, 3-3, 3-3. They're trying to bait a backdash, which you can backdash most of the hits in that string, but Catwoman reads it. She's going to catch you at that low. Goes Semiij getting the damage. Wow, Tweedy expected the cross up, and it didn't cross up. Meter burn back 3. He's going to force a clash, though.
Still not hot enough for you?
And Semiij has plenty of meter. Burns 2 bars. Each have a bar now. And Tweedy, that's the end of his meter unless he gets touched.
Chip damage wouldn't take on the throw though.
Woo!
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Health is pretty much even.
Oh, and the
Just
wrist!
a couple points away.
Tweedy
Catwoman wins.
trying to catch a button, maybe anything from Semiij, and Semiij stood his ground and takes game number 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Tweedy would. Tweedy had a read on something. I'm just not sure what it was.
That was a
Maybe just a read on Semiij's approach.
that was a big risk in a closing moment right there from Tweedy. Not paying off, but if it works, you look like an absolute genius.
Absolutely, and we've seen that a million times.
Begin.
Woo. Trying to start us off on the vine. What? A crouch and possible punish with that whip trip?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the pop-up there, but it very well could have been a whiff punish. Oh, and throwing it dead in his face.
That's a big old dammy right there. Uh-oh. Scary time.
Woo! Just when he wanted to poke, the armor's coming in.
Ooh, throwing. Oh no!
And what a meter burn through the interactable.
I was gonna say throwing the dodge, but it didn't work out. It's probably a Chevy this time around. Oh my goodness, the spacing by Semiij. All over that whiff jumping. That jump 3 by Starfire doesn't cover, forward ground. It covers ground below her, like you wouldn't believe. And Tweedy just did how many flips in a row? Oh my goodness.
Toasty, as they say.
And Tweedy's just got to be careful because Semiij is going to have, he's going to be able to beat out those wake-ups, as we've seen before. With that normal right there. And what an answer here by Semiij, meterless. Right when, now that was a smart air tech by Tweedy. Realized exactly when that cat dash was coming. Air tech to get himself out of that situation. And puts himself back in the corner. Crosses him up. Oh, and no down 2 right there.
That caught a back
That
dash.
may have been punished.
Might have been a punish on the
Yeah,
back dash. There are some things that we just have to question ourselves as to, did it punish or did someone press a button? And that was close. That had with holding back dash. Who knows? Tweedy may have been trying to already input a possible whiff punish if that had whiffed. But wow, Semiij, they've been close. They have been close. It's Semiij clutch at the end of both of these. Tweedy still pretty savage with his meter usage. But you know what? That's actually why I like watching Tweedy, because he actually mentally wears people down. Because he's like, if you don't stop me, why would I stop doing it? And I love that mentality.
He's been doing it, as you've mentioned before, since MKX with that Kenshi. You eventually got to make the read. Is he gonna do it or is he not? And maybe, who knows? Maybe sometimes he doesn't even know until it's time to wake up or not. But I like the down 2 attempt there by Tweedy, but Semiij full combo on that wake up. Semiij not watching the second hit of that, which is an overhead. And this round here is actually pretty even. Tweedy just needs a little bit more damage, but Semiij coming in with the jump too.
You must admit this is exciting.
He's not respecting that meter burn. And Tweedy, that's what I'm talking about. He likes to wear his opponents down. The forward 2-2.
Whoa!
Not escaping.
That was about to be a sweet conversion too.
Time I whipped you into shape. I respect your warrior skills.
In the corner we go.
Semiij built a bar with the whip.
Tweedy trying to stay alive here. Wow! And just like that, he just kind of feels it and goes for it. It was similar to Kenshi and MK. Sometimes he would just make a gut decision and think that you're going to press a button. Stands one attempt. Tweedy with so much. Oh my goodness, no!
Feeling starstruck? Cat's gotta have secrets.
Tweedy's got to be careful with those wake-ups, especially now, with no clash and no meter. Semiij has been all over those wake-ups. Right now, Tweedy has a slight health lead. Oh,
no!
That is a full punish! He didn't have the meter!
Oh!
Tweedy just needed a little bit more damage.
Goodness.
Semiij all over it, 3-0 over Tweedy, is going to face Get Wrecked to see who's going to go into grand finals. If Tweedy had just a little bit more meter to burn, that may have actually chipped out, and that may have been what he was going for there. And it just didn't pay off. Man, that was too close.
So close on both attempts to where it could have gone either way. Could have been 2-1 Tweedy at that point, you know?
Yeah.
It's those microscopic things against these top players that could just cost you everything. And Semiij with a sweep, guys. And we are going to have losers finals next, but we're going to go right now? We're doing it? Woo! Never mind. Hold on to your butts, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh. We're doing it?
We are going to be doing the giveaway for a War of the Gods t-shirt after this brief intermission to give the players a chance to rest in between their matches from here on out. But when we come back, we are going to be giving away a War of the Gods t-shirt. In that chat, all you have to do is have an account and be in the chat and following the actual War channel. So we'll give you a little bit of time to do that during this intermission. Echo, I cannot wait for this.
Same here, man. It's always interesting. We've had some interesting winners this season so far, and luckily everybody's been in the chat when they win. Even one of our admins won a shirt, and then we just respun the wheel because that's not fair.
Because we rigged
but
them. Okay, that's
we already know who it's going to be. Not really. No, don't believe us. Never believe us.
When we come back, we'll have losers finals, and then right when that match ends, we will do the giveaway for you guys. So we're going to give you that time. Have an account. If you don't already, follow the channel. Be in that chat for a chance to win a War of the Gods t-shirt, guys. We'll be right back with a brief intermission as we will get losers finals underway. Get Wrecked versus Semiij. I can't wait. Hello, everyone, and welcome back here to War of the Gods Top 8 of week number 7. We're going to get into this Losers Finals match, Semiij versus Get Wrecked. I can't wait to watch this one unfold. Get Wrecked has had a lights-out tournament so far. He's in top 3, a lot of points. And real quick, can we take a look at the points? They may not be updated live, but look at where these guys are. Get Wrecked with this performance tonight. Boom, jump right up into top 8. Tweedy, fantastic night as well. Going to be hanging in there in 4th place. Dab, by not making top 8, and he didn't make it very far in this bracket at all. I think he actually went out before top 32, which is no points. Could be hurt here, as Knicks could be getting some points. I think this is actually updated to top 8, so they may be staying still. But watch for Get Wrecked and SylverRye, those guys, to move up a little bit. And this is just a great shake-up. Get Wrecked here midway through the season, really coming on strong. And that's really good to see.
Yeah, and we talked about upsets on Sunday this week. That's exactly what happened to Dab, unfortunately. As you mentioned, went out pretty early, by his standards. I mean, he's made so many top 8s this season already. That's why he's up that high in points. But not a great performance this week by him, but he'll bounce back. But a lot of those people, I talked about it a minute ago under Tweedy. They're all so close that just one bad week is going to change a lot of things.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out what you were doing there. It confused me. That's my bad.
Sign language.
Here we go. Semiij, is he going to go on into grand finals where he's been pretty much every week, if not every week?
Here we go. What a backdash. Getting out of that hit stun. Putting out that jump 1, which is going to be very useful when making those reads for air-to-airs, as Atrocitus are very slow. And I don't think that you'll see an Atrocitus go for a jump 1 ever. That's such a high hitbox on it. Same thing with jump 2. I mean, this character's not built, and you didn't even see that jump 2 come out. All you saw was some blood come out. That's what I'm talking about with those air-to-airs.
What a read! Immediate trait call. Now, T-Rex says it's my turn. Semiij finds his way out of the corner with that interactable. Incoming mix.
Got to a decent start here. In a bad position right now. But as long as they remain on the stage, he got Semiij to come off that interactive early. Now if he puts Semiij in this corner, he's going to be locked down.
What a conversion!
Oh no! Didn't get the shield out!
Semiij trying to take his turn. Dexter smiling for the camera a little bit there. I am not sure what Get Wrecked was looking for. That back 3, it wasn't meter burned. Just did it raw.
Did they maybe think he was going to breath?
Nothing rivals a woman's fury.
Never back me into a corner.
Oh my goodness. And this matchup in particular, Semiij is staying just outside of that 4-2 range as best he can. Looking to whiff punish. Go for some old school stuff there. But getting,
yeah, he did.
Didn't get the punish though. And that could cost him.
We've seen a lot of cat evasions by Semiij tonight. And, like, he could have punished that puddle. He was right in front of him. Semiij may very well take the first game. And a jump 2. Not a great start by Get Wrecked, especially in that first health bar. Semiij brought the pressure, brought some mix, had some really solid reads, and took his health bar really quick.
Yes, he did, in trying to meet Dragon in Grand Finals, which would be a run back from week number 2. Only Semiij was on the winner's side of that encounter. Ooh, going with the gold here.
Fortress of Solitude.
Coming off that silver.
Dragon in a really good spot, by the way. Sitting in winners. It's going to be interesting how this plays out.
And if Semiij takes this, I think it's going to be really good for Dragon to see if he can overcome Semiij, and he'll have some wiggle room to do it. And the savagery. Wake up throw by Get Wrecked, and we saw that by Tigers as well. Interesting. Is he going to stay safe? We saw
Whoa!
Go punished in the corner before. Oh, here we go.
What is this combo?
How rarely do you see that? I don't think I've seen that since the beta.
We're dealing with a character specialist here, Aquaman. He's got the stuff.
Fuzzies! Oh my goodness. The max distances on these things. The whiff punishes. So beautiful to watch.
Oh, he just tried to hit a button. Semiij. Meter burn forward 3. Shuts it down.
Never had it.
Oh no!
Oh!
You deflect my rage.
I can't be tamed.
Looks like Semiij.
That's something we've seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we've actually seen it work.
Oh, and another throw that close. Oh! That was, man, so many situations there. The whip throw. Semiij crossed him up in the corner, avoided the interactable. Avoided all of that.
Whoa! Swinging! I like it. Savagery by Get Wrecked. Just to get him off that first bar belt. I'll say Semiij looks like he's done his homework against the pressure of Get Wrecked. I don't think he's gotten opened up cleanly one time by a 4-2. He's walking back after everything. And that's why that throw didn't work. It's staggering off a 4-2-2. Okay, that one might have the range to deal with that backdash, but my goodness. Has Semiij looked strong in this matchup early on. 2-0 now. A game away from making a 7th consecutive grand final of Season 2.
What a resume.
That says everything that you need to know about Semiij and War of the Gods. Number 1 in points. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna
by a pretty hefty margin.
I'm gonna put me a nice Catwoman emote in stream because we're gonna be seeing a lot of that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did I mess that up? Hey, there she is.
Begin.
Thanks to my StreamMe mobile app, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. Ooh, that was such a late up res. I'm shocked that worked. Immediate reversal from Semiij.
Get wrecked. He has got to pull the reverse 3-0 on the points leader. To make it any further, he cannot lose.
These whips
Semiij
are looking to be a problem.
These staggers. Oh, Semiij, give the man a break.
Staying just outside of a lot of what Get Wrecked is trying to do. Even walking back outside of a down 1. Conversions on deck. The man's a master at him.
Oh, and a drop. Very unlike Semiij there to drop that combo.
Drops the combo and blocks it down 1 and gets hit by a blood puddle afterwards. Semiij forgot how to play Injustice for a good 10 seconds there.
Which we've seen it pretty often, but we've seen it a couple times. That gap be exposed before that puddle comes out, but boy, if your timing is off, that's some big damage you'll have to eat.
Most days I love my job.
What a dash up down 2. Whether that was reaction or just gut instinct. Coming in with the pressure. Oh! That vomit actually hit the cat dash. I am surprised.
Got lucky that Semiij blocking high. Thinking it was gonna strike.
Oh my god! What an answer!
Rivals a woman's fury.
Never back me into a corner.
tried his best to get that breath out and get an anti-air. Immediately shut down. Semiij starting to run away with it. Finally, something hits Semiij off of that and it gets taken away immediately. Feels bad, man.
Now he doesn't have... Okay, he just got a bar. Is he going to spend it? Will he take the risk with a blood NATO? Dexter is out. Jump 2, no conversion.
One more hit. That's all it's going to take. Oh! If Steve would have closed it out, I'd have cried inside.
Oh, and no blood NATO there.
Whoa!
Reaction. Oh my... Wait! He spent 2 bars to back down.
Not like this!
Not like this!
Not like this! It looked so good, it cost so much, and it netted him nothing.
That... I'm not sure what he was looking for. That was a lot of meter to do a backdash. Maybe he was baiting, I don't know. But man, I was hoping he brought the mix and just took us to another game at least. Good stuff by Get Wrecked this week. Semiij moving into grand finals will face Dragon. Only Dragons and winners and only has to win 3. Semiij has to win 6.
Absolutely. Chris there on Twitter saying it's 4 a.m. where he's watching, by the way.
Holy cow.
I'm going to have to keep drinking this to make it to 4 a.m., I'll tell you that.
Shadowban in the chat as well. When the stream started, I think he said it was 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or something like that. So shout outs to those guys, man. We appreciate you guys tuning in every week. It's not everybody would do that, and we respect you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. And as a thank you, let's give away a War of the Gods t-shirt to someone in that chat.
All right.
I can't wait. I'm looking at it right now. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this giveaway? I want you to let me know. When you guys are ready, we'll do this giveaway. Tell me.
I mean, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Tell me. I want to hear it. What's up, Drake?
Drake's ready.
Drake's always ready. He's been sitting up there this entire season just chilling. Drake from State Farm, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't get that meme, you need to watch more. It's that simple.
Agreed.
All right. Oh, they're ready. Holy crap, a lot of them are ready. Let's roll it. Let's roll that giveaway.
Let the lines begin. Now, for anybody that hasn't been part of this, what happened?
The guys in the back would like you to spam the free emote. Follow.
Oh.
That's how you're entered. And spam the free emote. Go for it. Throw them out. I'm throwing one. Here, I'm getting.
I see them. There they are.
Here.
I like this idea.
Just like the shirt about to give away. I also just saw the God Now. Just subscribed. Thank you so much, sir. You are the man. All subs go directly to the tournament and support us as we are rolling this bad boy. Look at that.
That's a lot of free emotes right there.
Look how many free emotes are in that chat. Just like 99% of the entrants of War of the Gods.
Yo. Rest in peace.
Only 2 people have won. Okay. Here we go. Who's got it? Re-roll it.
No,
rigged. Re-roll that bad
I'm
boy.
out of here. I'm done with StreamMe.
It's rigged. We told you. We tried to warn you. These are completely rigged.
That is twice in a row.
Out of over 300 of you, of course we win. Superman hit him with it. Re-roll it.
Superman is so disappointed.
Here we go.
I'm disappointed.
Here we go. Another one's coming.
Yo, if we get another one, I swear to God.
Come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Who's it landing on? Who's it landing on? Who is the lucky guy or gal in that chat? It's starting to slow down. It's coming. I suck at fighting games. Congratulations, sir.
That's legit. That's somebody that's been here since the very first season of Kombat Cup. Always been here supporting us. Shout outs to you. But we need to see if you're in the chat. Are you actually active in the chat?
We'll give you 20 seconds. 20 seconds? That sounds about right. Oh, there he is. Oh, didn't even need it. What a guy.
There we go.
Send an email to support@stream.me with all your information, your address, and your shirt size. Again, email support@stream.me. Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Congratulations, man. It's hard to get one of those War of the Gods shirts. Let me tell you, I can give you plenty of. I'm just kidding. Okay. Congratulations,
well,
nonetheless.
It was a lot easier than getting a Combat Cup shirt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I got that after War of the Gods started.
After Combat Cup ended, but it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good,
it's all
baby.
Good.
He says, whoa, wait a second.
Ooh. I live in Australia. Holy cow. Shout outs to you. What time is it over there?
Yeah. What time is it over there? My goodness.
Jesus.
God now saying that he subscribed. He said that I subscribed to say that Forever King is the hottest FGC player. You might be right. King is kind of bae. All right. So I Suck at Fighting Games says that he would like to re-roll it for everyone else. Shout outs to that man. I want everyone.
Okay.
I want everyone in the chat to give a shout outs to I Suck at Fighting Games. And then we're re-rolling. Get it on.
Third time's a charm.
Maybe.
And look, to your point, by the way, now King's a good-looking dude, but I have to say, Dab's probably
Dang it, Dab is a good-looking dude. Let's be
yeah.
serious. Here we go. It's rolling.
We don't lie here on
Who's
StreamMe,
winning?
not all
Who's
the time.
winning? It's slowing down. It's slowing down. OD Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, yo.
OD boys.
Shout outs. Let's go.
War of the Gods
We were
t-shirt.
just talking about Alcatraz.
Is he there? Is he there? Whoa.
Yeah, give us a message, man.
Nothing's moving fast. I see Filato.
Filato's
I see
here.
Filato. Where's Alcatraz at?
Somebody get your man's. Look.
20 seconds
he's
on the
gonna
board.
lose it.
20 seconds on the board. Where's he at? Uh-oh.
Dragon says re-roll.
Ooze.
You might lose it, Alcatraz. You got to come on, bro. What a 50-50.
Uh-oh.
He's not here. The man stepped away. Not like this. Look, that timer's got to be almost up.
7, 6.
You're not even wearing a watch.
5, 4. I got hairs. 3, 2, 1. Re-roll it. Why not?
4 times. We have never done this before.
Re-roll it.
My man's. That sucks.
Love you, Alcatraz.
We got to have a winner. You got to have them active in the chat, man. That's what we
These are
tell
4 people active in the chat. Let's see.
Feels bad for all these people that are
It's
typing
slowing
right
down.
now, too. Oh, it was almost Trez.
F you just won.
Yo, that emote is godlike.
20 seconds.
Look at
20
that.
seconds on the board. 20.
Let's go.
19.
Put something.
18. 17. 16.
Yo, are these old man
15.
seconds?
Yeah. 14. What? He said re-roll
Yo,
it.
there he is.
F you.
What?
Telling us to re-roll?
Why can't you guys just take the shirt?
We just want to give a shirt away. Why?
What in the world? All right, I'm actually done with this. 2 winners, and they say re-roll. Come on.
Alcatraz showed up after the fact, by the way. It's going again. Here we go. Who's it landed on? Guys?
Stokes said he wants a shirt, by the way. He's done waiting. Slime what?
Slime
I
Land.
can't make out the rest of it. Slime Land.
20 seconds.
Okay.
What an avatar, by the way. 20.
I swear to God, if I see re-roll.
19. 18. 17.
I'm not
16,
seeing him. Slime
15,
Land, where you at?
14.
Bro, are you
13,
serious?
12. 11. 10. Come on. 9.
Yo, he's giving you the slowest seconds
8,
in the world.
7. 6. 5. 4.
Yo,
3. 2.
that's a wrap.
And 1. Re-roll it.
That's a wrap.
Re-roll that thing. Let's go.
We literally can't give this shirt away. Yo, I'm about to just handpick a winner.
For sure.
This is the 6th roll.
For sure. All right. It's rolling. Please. Please.
Come on,
We just
bro.
want to give a shirt away to you guys, the people.
Watch Alcatraz win again.
All
right,
CP1533. 10 seconds is going to be on the board. Let's
I like
go crazy.
This change.
10, 9, 8, 7. You have to respond to chat. 6.
Oh my God.
5.
CP 133. 1533. My bad.
2, 1. Dang it!
Are you serious? Oh my God.
I'm done.
8 times. What?
I hope you guys are having a wonderful night like we are. This is actually a lot of fun. Here we go. She's rolling again, baby. The price is right. All right.
It's not been right.
Chico? Chico!
Playing to what Chico?
Chico, you
All
can't
right.
respond.
I saw Chico in the chat earlier.
10 seconds. 10, 9. Yes!
Yeah, I see.
Yes!
Finally. And please don't tell us to re-roll.
Don't re-roll
again.
it, Chico. Take that shirt. Free War of the Gods shirt. Email support@stream.me with your shipping information and your shirt size.
Congratulations, by the way.
Woo.
It only took us 8 rolls to finally find somebody.
It only took 8 rolls.
Jesus. My God.
Just to give something away. You guys are the real heroes. That was a lot of fun. Woo! Whew. Man.
Yeah, that was actually pretty, like, we were getting a little bit too hyped for that one, I think. Maybe not.
Isaac
All
Games, he says a big thanks to everyone at War of the Gods. Loves the show. And all he wants is more hype and more seasons.
I think we all would
Yes,
want
for many
that.
FGC games.
I think we can all agree.
Shout-outs to you, sir, for watching.
Yeah, for always, I mean, I mentioned it already, but all the way from the first season, here pretty much every week, and even before the broadcast starts.
Nope. All right. Grand finals time, guys.
Oh, no. Okay, well.
Might have to
All
get
right,
two away.
here we go. Here we go. We'll find. We'll let the higher pay grades determine that, I guess. Here we go. Noble Semiij versus previous teammate Allegiance Dragon. Dragon in winners and Semiij in losers. Semiij is going to have to win 6 games in total to actually win the week. Dragon only has to win 3. And Dragon chose to roll with Supergirl. Maybe trying to test the waters. We did see this with Rewind at one point. Trying some characters, see how they worked. But the last time Semiij was in this situation, he actually won. And what a wake-up down two by Semiij. Not dealing with any of these Supergirl levitation stunts that Dragon wants to pull in this corner. Semiij just slowly walking back, but Dragon with a down 2 into the breath. Semiij with that air tech actually got frozen. Feels bad, man.
I can knock you down all day.
Dragon has the comfort of being on the winner's side of this bracket, has 6 games to work with against a nemesis here in Semiij, who has taken him out in previous weeks and recently at KIT. And I want to say it was multiple times at KIT. I think he was double eliminated on the winner's side and in losers finals. I don't 100% back that up though with facts.
If you came for facts, Aquaman's not the right one to go to.
Exactly.
And what a cross under down 1 confirmed by Dragon. With a very solid Supergirl right now. Semiij, there's that down 2. Dragon gotta be looking for it. And here's a couple facts. The last person to come from losers in War of the Gods to win the grand finals.
Time out, kid?
was Dragon in the Season 1 finale versus Rewind. If Semiij wins, he will hit 1,000 points yet again for a StreamMe circuit. If Dragon wins, it'll be his first ever War of the Gods weekly win. If Semiij wins, it will be his 5th win of this season.
Which is crazy how he actually won Season 1 without winning a single week. That's saying
Here's
something.
a taste of girl power. Hope you don't mind a few scars.
And did you catch that interrupt? It happened so fast, I don't know what Dragon canceled from, but he went for that breath, and Semiij was all over it.
The corner we go.
The shimmies by Dragon. Semiij with the blocks. Semiij just needs one. He just needs one. A down 2 by Dragon. Oh, and Semiij just let go a block.
What a start here from Dragon. Trying to win his first week ever. Ever? Are you serious? Okay, Dragon.
Catwoman,
Starting us off, and this is
Supergirl,
who we've
fighters
seen,
approaching Fortress of Solitude.
you know, pick against Catwoman, and he's truly believed that this is his choice. And I know just in talking with Dragon, they play a lot, and that in bracket it just seems to go another way. But in casuals, he says that he feels really comfortable and goes back and forth. But
well, that's something we kind of talked about on Sunday, where people have that alternate personality when it comes to, you know, actual tournament play, and sometimes you just play so godlike. You just have that other level you tune into. Oh, what a read by Dragon. I'm not sure what he was looking for, possibly a jump in. And a down 1 bounce cancel. Punishes the counter poke by Semiij. Semiij with the Stratisfaction.
these lasers, and we see a couple godlike reads at the start of the first part. You're about the middle of the last match with a couple of up lasers just to keep that jump 2 in check. These lasers are adding up. That's about 200, 300 damage in raw lasers alone. As Semiij tries to make his approach and takes it with a little bit of a risk with Cat Dash. Not having armor can get blown up by a laser, and it's blocked and deadly, especially against Supergirl.
A rare drop by Semiij there, and that Cat Dash was actually pretty OD.
Careful, you might get robbed.
Caught Dragon out of using that banner interactable.
Ooh. Dragon needs anything to a meter for breath, walking into the armory instead. Runs into the Kryptonian stockpile there, into the corner you go. Mix City, here we go, baby. I just said Semiij's playground. You gotta get out.
Kryptonians value respect, then quit yanking my tail.
This man,
Dragon with plenty of meter.
he uses you like a jungle gym in this corner. Lows, overheads, cross-ups, non-cross-ups, huge meterless damage. Changing things up off the stand 3 as well there with Semiij. Immediately putting that straight power bomb here, working for Dragon, and he does get it without spending any more bar. That's one thing I've noticed. You hear mid-screen, it's hard for her to get the damage off of that thing. And that may have been why Semiij was just continuing to block low, knowing that Dragon may have had to have come off the meter to get a breath or something like that in order to get the kill.
Semiij just had the answers with those down 2s. Anytime Dragon wants to go into that breath, Semiij has been able to full punish more than a few times, but the max range of that power bomb for Dragon.
He confirmed into the background. Bounce over some optimals too. Oh no!
With the jump 3, rarely seen, but Semiij picks it back up again. Another drop on the ender by Semiij.
First time out, kid?
He's got plenty of meter here.
As if.
And with Dragon having none, this is a hard comeback.
Semiij in very good territory right now. All he needs is to throw that down one, some good damage in this situation.
And what Dragon needs to do is build up R.
That's all he's got to do. He's got to keep... Oh!
What? What kind of reaction was that? That was unholy. To react to a... What? To just forward dash? It's like he knew, but not watching his toes! The whip trip!
Catwoman wins.
Semiij ties it up 1-1. Maintain that composure.
Superman.
Looking like Doctoria from Spartacus over there.
Supergirl.
With that whip in hand! Laying down the law. Deep reference for some of you.
Fighters approaching
I
combat.
anyone got that shoutouts.
And I love Semiij's use of that whip trip. You know, rarely do you see it whiff. He knows the exact max range of that thing, and he will catch you not watching your feet if you're in range of it. Which really opens up that jump too, because you know the range that both of those normals cover is almost identical. Try to go with the cross-up. Good block by Dragon. Stratisfaction by Semiij puts Dragon back in the corner.
Blockable, interactable there. Kondak still has one of the few remaining in the game. As the noblest Semiij that there is. On the prowl here.
Armor.
And he blows it up! What defense by Semiij! Blocks the stagger off, stand 3 into the down 1, and interrupts. My goodness.
My feed kind of froze there for a second, so I'm sorry I missed whatever hype that happened, but we're in here.
Into the background bounce. Dragon in these past 2 games has found himself in such a health deficit. Oh my goodness. Looking just fine here though.
Dragon evening this thing out again.
He's been careful. He's been caught by a few backdashes and a beat Dragon.
And so smart by Semiij to hold that meter burn back 3. Took the hit and just low profiled the rest of the breath and waited for it to be over.
Okay, Dragon. You only have to climb Mount Everest if you want to go up 2-1. It's not that big a deal, right?
Mount Everest, that's a breeze. You're right. But as we talked about earlier, man, Semiij has done it against Rewind before.
Both are fully loaded. I think that Semiij was respecting a down 1 there. Beautiful whip punish. Okay, the turnaround starts now.
I want to see a super.
Time out, kid. As if.
Dragon, can you do it for the memes? We got so hype on Sunday when we finally saw Black Adam Super here. That's a good wager.
Kryptonians value respect. Then quit yanking my tail.
Semiij has converted off every single one of those anti-airs.
Yes, he has. And that's only something you'll get by Semiij. Although he has had a couple drops tonight that are just so uncharacteristic of Semiij. And look at that max range, whip trip, Dragon, not watching his feet, air text, cat dash on deck. And all of a sudden, Semiij is up 2-1. Looking to reset this bracket. Dragon has that little bit of a buffer with, you know, losing a set and everything resetting, but boy, it's a dangerous place.
Now
Semiij is on point right now.
Now it becomes such a mental
Supergirl.
A mental battle. if it gets reset 3-1, what's going to be going through Dragon's
Fighters
mind?
approaching Fortress of Solitude.
Do I switch characters? But Supergirl was my pick going into this. I wanted to close it out in the first set. What do I do now? Very interesting. If Semiij is able to reset this right now.
And we saw Rewind kind of do the same thing in this situation. You know, he stuck with the character he was using. It didn't look that good for him. And then we saw the immediate switch once we got into the reset. The Dragon hasn't been completely out of this with Supergirl. I mean, he made a full health bar and a half comeback in that last match. But Semiij was able to shut that down and take the game. Oh, and what a down one. Semiij, bag 2 whip punish. Oh, and that jump 3 hits from behind. It looks like it's going to drop almost every time. And Dragon hitting the buttons. Into the breath. Catching Semiij trying to counter poke. Goes into the corner. Semiij interactable. Doesn't get himself out of the corner, though. Even though it looked like it crossed up for a second.
These lasers have done so much work for Dragon so far. So far. In this game number 4. Just taking what damage he can. And not allowing Catwoman in. And that was beautiful! Knew that if he did that air laser close enough, that Semiij would try to take his turn. That was beautiful by Dragon. That was a mind game set up from the beginning of this set.
The Cat Dash getting beat out by that laser. It's something you talked about just a second ago. Semiij on that read. Oh! Very weird gravity there to continue that juggle.
Trying to stay alive. Hold on to a nice... I want to say magic pixel, but magic damage as he gets off of it anyway. I'd say about 50 damage and lower is considered a pixel in this game. Maybe even less.
Time I whipped you into shape. As if.
On this health lead, and here are these lasers. Shutting down both ground and aerial approaches by Semiij. Full punish, background bounce.
Nice punish. Let me tell you, if your character can punish that whip trip, even from max distance, some characters can, that's such a good thing to have at your disposal.
This is being played perfectly by Dragon so far. He's done a great job of just chipping away at Semiij's health bar. One clean hit is all Semiij's gonna need, though. Oh no! May have gone! The air dash killed him!
Wait a bit, but still got a punch.
And what a whip punish, okay!
Oh god, what a whip punish that was!
Okay, completely different grand final, out of nowhere. Game 5, Dragon can take this right now.
Wins.
Not have to deal with any more of Catwoman's BS. I'm just kidding.
Catwoman.
But like I said, Semiij has been a thorn in his side for a long time, guys. And if he's able to overcome it right now, that could be huge for him moving forward. I've known Dragon for a long time, and a little victory like this, even if online, can get him over a mental block like Semiij's had over him. In bracket for some time.
Even though it was the end of Mortal Kombat's life, pretty much. We saw Dragon finally overcome the sonicfox hurdle that he struggled with for so... And then every time we would see him afterwards, even in Combat Cup, he just played with such a good mentality. You could just tell how different it had changed in his gameplay when going against Sonic afterwards. I think it was final round, actually. Oh, what a... Dragon waking up with the unsafe stuff. Semiij with the block.
Looking completely different from the last game. It's amazing how just a change of game can change everything about a match just out of nowhere. Dragon wasn't able to get the zoning initiated right out of the gate. Wasn't able to slow Semiij down, and once he gets started, it's an 18-wheeler coming at you. Delivering all the Meow Mix across North America.
Semiij may be taking us to a reset, Aquaman. It's not looking very good for Dragon, but He's not completely out of it. Still has a clash and pretty much half of his second health bar, but what kind of reads is he going to have to make to catch himself up?
Down one and catches the approach. Okay, Semiij. Dragon.
All unclashable too.
He's in a tight spot right here. And Supergirl, not one of those characters that can vortex or damage you to a comeback.
And what a confirm by Dragon. Has to spin the bar to get the damage.
The air throw to build the meter too. Oh!
Oh, and that is, yeah.
Immediately take it away. We got ourselves a reset.
Catwoman wins.
Man, Semiij's been here before.
No stranger.
The last time he was here, he won this, so it was against Rewind, though, in case you missed me mention that. But is he going to stick with Supergirl, though?
It is very interesting that for 7 weeks of War of the Gods, we've had 3 people in Grand Finals. That's it. It looked like tonight was going to be the night where things could change. But they just had
Supergirl.
to keep making it to this Grand Final.
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
Man, oh man.
I mean...
Ooh! SylverRye? Those are banned words in the chat. Just a heads up.
Uh-oh.
Just a heads up.
Begin.
Look out.
Those are fighting words here, bro.
Don't do it to yourself. What a wake-up neutral jump punch by Dragon. Catching Semiij committing the buttons there on Oki.
Damn, Stokes hit him with it. Let's get this Grand Final. Reset. As Dragon is trying his heart out to keep Semiij off. That's where Dragon has found his success. And if he's not able to, just like this, the big combos, the corner push, and the pressure.
And just look at this by Dragon. We even saw another down one bounce cancel just to catch a counter poke, and the punish is on deck. Semiij's backing up. And what a down two. That down two has been such a good answer. At worst, it seems to just trade.
If there's something to take away from just these 3 guys in every Grand Final, it's that they showcase spacing in Injustice 2, possibly better than anyone else that plays the game.
That could be why we see 2 of them in this position every week. It's not looking good for Dragon right now. He's having to deal with all this pressure.
And it's going to be on you guys, the community, every single week to take out these guys. Pull off the upset. Make a name for yourself. Become legend.
Semiij just running away with this game right now. Dragon push blocks the plus frames. Semiij absolutely going in. As you say, just swinging. Oh! What armor? The jukebox works. Semiij up 1-0 in the reset.
Catwoman wins.
Running away with this now. This is what I was afraid of. This has been a thorn in Dragon's side, and no pun intended, as he has lost to Ivy before. But wow, Semiij on War of the Gods is almost unbeatable. It seems.
It seems that way.
And we need a hero, guys, to come in and change things up. But this could not matter when we get to the finale. All of these weeks of War of the Gods. Yes, there is money on the line every single week. $450 gets paid out every single week. Shouts to stream.me.
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
But during that finale, all of those 12 weeks are going to be for seeding in that top 8. And at that point, you lose 1 time. Or sorry, 2 times. And the points don't matter at that point. All it's going to take is one guy to have 1 good day. And all of us would have been for nothing. Keep that in mind, guys.
That's something when we talk about points, usually we just kind of talk about making it into that finale. But you bring up a good point, because now that we're a little bit over halfway through this season, those placings are everything. Where in that top 8 do you want to be?
And I know Dragon right now is going to want to have to fight for 2nd place, so he finds himself on the opposite side from Semiij. At least guarantee it. I believe that 3rd would actually end up on 2nd seed side and 4th ends up on 1st seed side. So he wants to stay, I believe, 2nd or 3rd going in that bracket.
I can knock you down all day.
Shadow Ban absolutely right in that chat. We need Immortal Angel.
That may be our only option. We finally got to see the Angel this week.
Savior.
The unsung hero of the FGC, but here we go. He's evening out this health deficit. Should take the first health bar, no.
Come on, play the game.
Dangerous spot for Dragon here. You gotta guess correctly and not like this.
Here's a taste of girl power. Hope you don't mind a few scars.
And you almost have to wager there.
Yeah, that would have been huge damage. That would have been huge meterless damage, but Semiij's going to burn that bar and get just a ton.
You're either half dead or forced off of your wager that early. That's how scary that situation is.
But now if Dragon finds himself in that situation again, he is not going to have anything to save him, especially in that corner.
Here we go again.
Even air teching is a bad idea. Semiij's going to have that conversion. Okay, Dragon not dropping the corner switch this time.
As if.
That's all right, guys. We might have to get a little bit crazy here. Bring back Lurfic Pigeon the God. Just kidding.
What a week that was.
No one has forgotten. That's the legend of Lurfic Pigeon. That no one has forgotten. Semiij finds himself cornered this time around.
Good blocks by Dragon, and even still, keeping himself alive. He's only got a sliver of his health bar remaining. A down 1, counter poke with a throw. And wow, he didn't even meter burn it. That was just a side switch.
Oh my goodness. Was that an
What a slam.
Was that an input error?
Catwoman
Dragon, did you mean to meter burn that? Oh my.
Semiij, still, he's up 2 games, man.
Catwoman, Black Adam.
Is Supergirl going to work? Is the switch to Black Adam just too late?
Fighters approaching borders of solitude.
Semiij is just on a tear, man. They're like...
And this could come back to haunt Dragon if he does well with Black Adam here and still loses.
Begin.
Because then he'll say to himself, man, I should have switched earlier. And then moving forward, the more these two play... oh my goodness. But Semiij getting us started off. Huge damage. Right in the corner. Oh my god, double cartwheel. That came out so fast.
Dragon on lockdown right now. Semiij throwing everything at him back too. And what a late jump one.
This man's in Shawshank right now. Welcome to prison, sir. Good luck getting out. He's going to stay there.
She actually backdashed the follow-up after the trait cancel. And she was able to block.
Hear me
roar. Typically you don't see that very often, but paid off there for Semiij, who still has a ton of his first health bar. Dragon has more than Mount Everest to climb at this point. Semiij running away with this thing. What an answer by Dragon. Tossing that knee in there.
Semiij will not take his foot off the gas pedal. He says, stay in your corner. You are in timeout, sir. Dragon finally gets something here.
Semiij up 2 games. He's feeling comfortable right now. We're just seeing all the punches being thrown.
Beautiful down 2.
What a down 2.
No, big
Gets that background bounce. A lot of chip damage, though. Dragon does still have a clash.
Oh my goodness.
And he's almost evened out the health.
Semiij just swung after a meter burn dive kick. What cojones?
What a conversion. Second hit of that forward 1-2 actually connected. Still in range of that background bounce. And now Dragon has taken the health lead. Down 1 by Semiij.
Chip damage. Now Dragon. 1 hit plus a meter burn low lightning. Oh, and the meter burn back 3. I think that's what Dragon was going for. And the simple Oki gonna close out. Semiij, another win here on War of the Gods.
Semiij played lights out all night. Started the night in losers, found his way to grand finals, reset the bracket, defeated Dragon the champion. Well, Semiij is the War of the Gods champion, but you know what I mean.
Wonderful night
and
of Injustice 2.
There we go.
It was just great. Start to end. A lot of hype early on, a lot of game 5s, a lot of clutch moments, a lot of down to the wires, and that's what we love to see in these top 8s, guys. Shout outs to everyone that made this week's top 8, giving us a show, and good luck in week number 8, which is not going to be this weekend. We are actually going to be skipping this weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we will see you the weekend after, Sunday 6 p.m. Registration is open. Sign up at gauntlet.gg/war. Register right there.
There it is.
We'll give you time right now. 10 seconds is on the clock.
And that's February 11th for anybody that needs to mark it on their calendar or whatever. February 11th. That is the weekend we will be back with week number 8. So, yes, go and register now.
Absolutely.
What else you going to do?
And real quick, this is a quick message from our team in the back. Production Rickety Rao and Adam and Stokes. This is a quick word from them.
Lord have mercy. That's actually pretty good, but wow. Shots fired.
Whoever made that sign is an absolute genius. That was just
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh man.
I'm on the Eagles side this Super Bowl, so I hope they pull out the win, but it's going to be fun to watch either way. Hopefully it's not a blowout at least.
Hopefully it's a nice close one. But as we all know with Brady, the game won't start until the fourth quarter.
When the balls are half empty.
Half empty, and the proper authorities have been paid off. We will see. But guys, thank you so much for watching War of the Gods here. There are your points. Get wrecked.
Semiij made it.
Get wrecked. Slowly moving up. And Semiij has hit 1,000 points. Dragon still a ways behind Rewind. But like I said, as long as he stays in that third spot, I believe that he will still be on opposite ends of the bracket from Semiij going into the finale. So keep an eye out there. And pretty much Tweedy and below is really wide open.
Yeah, it
is not that
wild.
big. There's less than 100 points spread between 4th and 12th. That's insane. That
just one like one solid week for look, you can have a bad week and then somebody else for some reason just turns up that week and then they overtake you because you're only like 40 points ahead of them. And that can change everything, especially the later we go into this. That's my favorite part is about the last 2 or 3 weeks when really, especially when it's that close.
Yeah.
Like that's a big margin. 4th to 12th, and everybody's just right there together. It's going to be wild.
It takes one good week. And if it stays that even going into the final week, we can see some crazy stuff. And that's what we love to see going into a final week of a series like this. Don't forget to sign up for Cell Games as well. Go to stream.me/DBZ. All the info right there below the stream. Go ahead and give it a follow right now as well. Thank you guys for watching. We love you here at stream.me and More of the Gods. You guys have a wonderful night. Echo, any closing thoughts?
Nope. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Just be careful wherever you guys are going. Have fun with your families, whoever you decide to watch with. We'll see you guys on February 11th. Don't